One moment, please. I'm not even going to bother fucking with the YouTube app. I'm just going to get this in my watch history through my computer. Save myself some headaches. Streamception for about the next 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. There you go. It's in my watch history now. Phone's charged 100%. Microphone hooked up. Cat asleep on the window next to my desk. I have all I need. We have everything we need. The cat's not running around knocking anything over. Oh, I hate this YouTube app. Let's watch foosball. Big game foosball. That's what we're about today. Big game foosball. Bobby Boucher. So I was way off when I said that Ravens-Bills would be the best game of the week. I feel like this might be the best game of the week. And I hope it is. Because if it is, then the Cleveland Browns will have a real shot at winning this game. And that's all I want. Is for the Browns to have a chance.
Something to watch out for. Let's go down to Tracy.
Well, Jim, the last time Patrick Mahomes took the field was 21 days ago, and it was a rough one. He said it left a bitter taste in his mouth, and he was glad to have some time off. Speaking of time off, Andy Reid, 25-5 after a bye, and look at those points scored after a bye. Just ridiculous. However, they will not have Sammy Watkins or Clyde Edwards.
So Sammy Watkins isn't playing, and he was the one who ran his mouth last week. Oh, the irony. Writing a check that he can't help cash. I'm picking the Chiefs to win, but my heart wants the Browns to win. So I hope I'm wrong today. The Browns get back Bitonio, Denzel Ward, head coach Kevin Stefanski. Everybody's back. If you guys are interested, I might stream Batman after the Bucks and Saints tonight. I don't know. Depends on what time the game ends. But I don't know. There might be a Batman stream tonight around 10 o'clock. Maybe a little before. Like I said, it all depends on when the Buccaneers-Saints game ends. But in the meantime, let's go Browns. Nothing against Kansas City, because I cheered for the Chiefs through the playoffs last year. But, man, I'd love to see the Browns win this game. Browns defense is going to be asked to do a lot today that they just haven't done for most of the year. It's a reverse to Tyreek Hill. And the Browns do a good job. Gets shoved out after a gain of 3.
Let's get a little Romo report when Kansas City is on offense.
Well, it's a task, right? Come up with a plan that stops these guys. It's very difficult. Chiefs offense, stay patient. This defense is built on protecting the middle of the field. They're going to be multiple today, the Browns. They need movement up front. The teams have had success. They create
The Chiefs can beat you about 99 different ways on offense.
Pretend pressure. Send him. Drop a defensive end. 4 guys rush. I don't want to see 5 or 6 guys, Jim. Just 4.
Williams is the ball carrier.
And they run for a first down right up the middle there. Across the 40.
It's a good run for about 11 out to the 40. They're without Clyde Edwards-Helaire, still out with that high ankle.
Yeah, Edwards-Helaire not playing, so it's all Bell and Williams today for the Chiefs. Sure, they're hoping Bell can recapture that Pittsburgh magic. Good block there on by Kelsey on Myles Garrett.
And then the big plays will start to come.
Is spotted at the 41. Williams in motion. He and Le'Veon Bell will do the bulk of the work out of the backfield today. That's Kelsey.
Kelsey for 6.
And he's got a gain of 7. Kansas City's offense.
This first drive is very important for the Chiefs, I think. They have a lot of guys that have been resting for what seems like a month now. 21 days since a lot of these guys played a football game.
Fisher, the first round tackle, Jim, and then they got 4 guys who are 7th rounders or free agents.
Mike Rimmers, the right tackle, was put on a questionable call this morning after being ill overnight, but he's active and he starts.
They said if the Chiefs win this game, Edwards-Helaire will play in the championship game next week. But let's not give it to the Chiefs just yet. Oh, boy, there's Tyreek Hill over the middle. To the Chiefs 26, wide open. This is what we fear with the Browns defense. We don't think they're that good.
Tyreek Hill's lined up on the inside at tight end position. The Chiefs do as good a job as anybody in the NFL at running vertical routes that end up horizontal.
Hey, Lori.
In other words, see how he's running across the field? It's the same as running a go route. You're just running all the way across, and guys have to run with them. But Tyreek does a great job. The safeties have to be on top of that.
Chiefs led the league in plays of 20 yards or more in the regular season. Another nice run for Williams. You can't let him be this balanced.
And let's set the Browns defense. Joe Woods, their defensive coordinator. There's a lot of things you like about this Browns defense, Tony.
There's good players here and there on the Browns defense, but I know what they need to focus on in the next draft. I'd say linebacker. Linebacker, maybe another pass rusher. I don't know. Browns aren't going to have a high draft pick for the first time in God knows when.
Second and 4. And again from the gun.
Offsides, free play. He's going to throw it right to the end zone. No, they blow it dead. Never mind.
Throwaway.
Didn't give him a chance.
Clay Martin is our referee.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Kevin Stefanski. How happy he is to get another chance to get on the sideline after being in the basement last week.
God, could you imagine the nerves of that game? You're just watching and you're like, oh my gosh, every play you're hitting your head on the ceiling on the start of that game.
And his feet was a little delayed early. The family was upstairs celebrating off that early snap debacle for the Steelers. Here is Hill.
Hey, good play by the Browns there.
Quickly. Well done, well defended by Harrison.
You know, this is where the Chiefs do such a good job. They basically get Tyreek Hill. He's going to line up right over here. So he's going to run across. So last time he did it, they threw it to him. This time he runs across. You use all that against the defense, throw it back. But it's a great job by the Browns staying disciplined.
And they set him back a yard for a second. Let's make it a 2-yard loss. Second and 12.
Checks it down again. Oh, they couldn't get him out of bounds. Damn it, they should have had that blown up too.
Williams was finally pushed out by Taki. A gain of 10. It'll set up third and short.
Look how close they get to getting him out of bounds after a short gain.
It's really hard against zone teams. You kind of have to switch it up a lot, I think. You know, play a lot of different coverages.
Taki misses the tackle.
Taki actually, who missed the tackle, could have really held him about a 1-yard gain.
And they got to make those tackles against this team, right? And the other
Third and 2.
Talked about, Jim, field goals, right? If the Browns want to win this game, they got to score touchdowns, and they need to hold them here to field goals.
Hill is in the backfield. Off Mahomes' left hip. Third and 2.
Hill's got the first and goal.
Just a handoff to Hill. The eye discipline.
Looking easy for the Chiefs so far.
It's like, is he really going to give it to him? And it's just a foot race to the edge. Johnson, you're not going to win that one.
If it's a foot race, I'll take Hill.
4 rushes, 4 passes for the Chiefs.
Andy Reid and the Chiefs trying to get an opening drive touchdown.
They go draw. Down just short of the goal line.
This is a perfect.
This would be a good statement for the Chiefs if they can punch this in running the ball. They weren't very good at that throughout the year, especially at the end of the year. And especially in the red zone. Their red zone offense really struggled late in the season, which led to a lot of close games with some inferior opponents, such as my team.
Exactly how I think he had to play this. He knows ball better than all of us.
He's got second and less than 1. Second and goal.
Mahomes is going to keep it. And he walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
He's not even, I'm like, oh, he's going to take a late shot here. But his instincts are like, no, man.
You know what? He throws his ball all the way to one of the last rows in the upper deck.
Hey, he can throw it over those mountains over there if you ask him.
And the extra point is missed by a mile. 6-0 Chiefs. Missed extra point.
Here's the heave.
The best throw of the game so far.
And I can report it was caught.
Yeah, that was the biggest miss on an extra point we've seen in a while. Well, if you're a Browns fan, you don't like what you saw on that drive. But there was opportunities there. Like on the first down when they blew up the screen, and then on the second down, they should have had the other screen run out of bounds, but Taki missed the tackle, and Williams ended up getting like 9 yards out of it. Set up a 3rd and 2, then they easily convert that. So there was a couple of chances there. But they did miss the extra point. It's better than nothing. It's something. Let's be real. Nobody here gave the Browns a chance today, including me. Just keep it close. That's all I ask. Keep it close, and who knows what'll happen. It's going to be funny later. Tom Brady's left the AFC East and he comes to a new division and gets beat by the same team 3 times. That's funny. Dude, I would sell my soul for Deshaun Watson if I was a team like Washington. I got to be honest. If I'm a team like Chicago or Washington that feels like they're a quarterback away, man, I would sell my soul for Deshaun Watson.
Welcome back to the AFC Divisional
6-0 Chiefs.
TurboTax Live. Mahomes now has rushed for a touchdown in 3 straight postseason games. That ties the longest streak all time by a quarterback in the postseason. 3 straight. Steve Young. It's an interesting decision, you know. Do you take it? You defer? You're on the road. It's a tough call. Cleveland defers. Kansas City.
So Cleveland did defer. I didn't realize they'd won the toss.
It's the right call if you do. That's right. It feels like you should have taken it, but this game's not going to come down to one possession determining it.
Here comes Baker. Last week, 3 touchdown passes. Hasn't thrown a pick in his last 4 games.
Deshaun Watson will elevate Washington into an instant contender if he was able to get there. If Washington wants him or would be willing to give up what they need to give up. I would. Give me Watson or give me death.
Give them credit. Stefanski and Bill Callahan's
I feel like
vision of how to run this ball, it's tough
game
to
audio
do.
is not that loud.
Great guys up front and shortened the game, and it's helping Baker play at the best level of his career.
The first snap goes to Chubb.
It's a 5-yard run right off the bat.
Gets 5 with that first attempt. And tell me about this Browns offense against the Kansas City D.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Jim, this is actually going to be the game in my opinion.
And we got an injury already.
Right there for the Browns, but
A
the Chiefs
lineman.
defense, they can smother the wide receivers. And then Chris Jones, your best player. Put him
Right
in
away,
the
the Chiefs are losing one of their
Last year against the
strengths,
Vikings,
a
they
lineman.
played Jones, 95 at defensive end, and it really hurt the Vikings and Kevin Stefanski. But this game is about the offensive line of the Cleveland Browns. They need to be the team, the group that gives them a chance to win.
With our left tackle, Jedrick Wills, is being helped. We'll be right back.
Get your taxes done with or without the office.
Browns don't need to be losing any linemen. Needs to be all hands on deck today for them to even have a remote chance. Worth noting the Chiefs' defense was ranked 21st in defending the run. So hopefully the Browns can exploit that. But to exploit that, they'll need to keep the game close to really take advantage. Okay. It's a really long commercial.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored
That
by
looks like more than 16,000 people to me. I don't know about you.
or virtually. Subway, it's foot-long season. And by Pepsi. Tune in to CBS on February 7th to catch the Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show. Have a rough start for the Browns. They lose their left
I like how in the NFL we live in an alternate reality where COVID doesn't exist in the crowd.
Noddy flicked that right foot, knee hobbled to the sideline.
2nd and 5. That was a nasty looking ankle roll there.
2nd and 5. Mayfield able to get it.
Ooh, this is a big play right here. Across midfield.
That's just outstanding. They know they're playing.
Can you win a shootout with the Chiefs, Baker?
As soon as the backers come flying in,
Got to win a shootout with Patrick Mahomes.
Joker take a throw and perfectly timed, right? Get the backup left tackle in, Jim. Now we call a screen right at him, because you know they're coming right after him. Great call.
Breland brings him down after a gain of 27. J.C. Treader, one of those who threw a big block to get Cleveland on its second play to the Kansas City side of the 50.
The bootleg.
And throw, and
Baker misses Jarvis Landry.
who was alone.
It feels so weird. Right-handed quarterback likes rolling to his left to make throws.
Landry can't keep going. If you watch out in front, he's trying to throttle down because he feels 21.
Damn it.
Breland come flying in. And just a miscommunication.
You're not spoiling that bad.
And,
I'm not really looking at the comments until after plays are over.
Cleveland, when you watch them, they make the game simple. They run it, they bootleg, throw a screen. I mean, they make it kind of like, wow, very efficient ball over and over again.
I feel like almost everything has to go right for the Browns. Like the Chiefs are free to make mistakes. The Browns have to be near perfect.
Hands into the pocket, escaping,
And Baker.
still looking, now throws it.
Oh,
Incomplete.
nearly got Austin Hooper there.
Stumbled and tried to gather himself.
See, everything's got to be perfect for the Browns. The Chiefs can afford to make a mistake or two because they're so explosive.
So here's the Browns' offensive lineup with Lamb moving in now at left tackle. Again, Conklin getting to start even though he's got a hamstring injury. Antonio back off of COVID. He's sensational at left guard. And so is Teller, the right guard. Two great ones.
They really are. You saw right there how much time they can get in the pass game. They're equally as good in pass protection as they are in the run, but this is where the Chiefs want to get them, Jim.
If I get within a yard or two, I'm going for this.
Browns are 6 minutes this year at it, though.
And Kareem Hunt in.
He finds Austin Hooper first down. Yes, 3rd and 10.
Ward picks up the first down. Pick up of 11.
Well, and this is
That was a big moment right there.
where the game's going to come down to. You're going to try and disguise so much. Sorensen's going to take off all the way back here. But watch, as simple as that is, Baker just looks up, fires it to the flat, first down. This is not a team that you need to disguise, try and do a whole bunch of stuff with. Just line up and play, because they're going to line up and play against you.
Chubb back in on first down from the 32.
Notice the Browns always milking the play clock. And that was a nice run by Chubb.
The likes of Harrison Bryant, he's got 6. Steve Spagnuolo's Kansas City defense. With Chris Jones, always such a towering presence. Frank Clark, Hitchens, who gets the singles on the helmet. Tyrann Mathieu, such a great leader in that secondary.
He really is. And it's a perfect spot for a guy like Spagnuolo moving around like Brian Dawkins back in the day. Jay Johnson system.
Here's a 2nd and 4. As Chubb bounces
No hole there for Chubb.
and there's no
3rd down.
No gain, and there's Mathieu we just spoke of. First to make contact. And Hunt comes back in for Chubb for this 3rd down play coming up.
Oh, you'll see the outside. He's going to set the edge. Mathieu right there. Force him back inside. And then you see the internal push. Really a great job there by Pennell. The guys in the middle. And that's the key to the game, right? They got to get that push right there in that middle and turn everything back into it.
Browns once again, play clock's at 10.
To the left. Breland on
Top of possession's very important to the Browns, especially in this game.
a tough cover in the pass game.
Less chances for Mahomes to make a play. It's just a straight quarterback keeper. Baker's got the 1st down. Didn't see that play call coming.
Through traffic, ran behind Conklin, has another first.
Obviously, the Chiefs didn't either.
Watch the crack block. Higgins, 82 right there. Takes on defensive end Clark, and then Baker.
That's
puts his
awesome.
head down. It's the playoffs. Get in there. Hitchens comes flying in. 1st down.
Great looking first drive.
Conversions on 3rd down. And if you're a quarterback Baker right now, that calms you down, right? Take a little hit there, 3rd and 10, throw it to the flat. Now you start getting into the game. Start
The power of belief
Then you keep it.
is a wonderful thing.
3rd and 4, and you're at the 20. 9th play of this opening series. They put it in the hands of Landry.
Landry got too cute there.
Chiefs cover him up behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up is Snead to make that hit. Loss of 2.
It all starts with somebody turning it back in. That's this whole game. Someone has to force him back inside. And you'll see all the way out there. There he is, 32. Mathieu sends him back inside. This Browns team wants to run on the edges, Jim. 3 different ways. It makes it hard on teams. Wide zone, gap scheme, power. And that's troublesome. Most teams can't do all 3. But you got to set that edge, turn them back to the middle.
From the 23, 2nd and 12.
There's a blitz. A blitz. Oh, and Baker goes down. Looked like he was going to duck under Snead, but he got tripped up. Now it's 3rd and really long. Still in field goal range, though. You just got to check it down and take some yards and make the field goal easier now.
Coaching right here, you get 2 guys on the edge, and you got a free guy coming,
Looked like he was going to duck under that.
and you have no choice, just catch it. You're normally protected. But Steve Spagnuolo, this guy's coming. Well, the back has to block one of the 2. That's his guy on the left. He's got to go there first, and then you go back to the right. It's a hot route. Great design play by Spagnuolo right there.
There is Coach Spags, and they're going into the win, so if they don't pick up any yards.
Got to get some yards. Timeout, timeout, timeout. Stefanski got the timeout. I was watching the sideline as that play clock was going down.
To be flag for delay of game.
There's no foul on the play for delay.
It's timeout.
Prior to the snap. Timeout. Cleveland, their first. 30-second timeout.
And that's actually a big
Eat clock, get points. I mean, the Chiefs missed that extra point. You got a nice drive here. Shoot a lot of time. You can cut their lead in half.
Stefanski,
There are worse things that could be happening right now.
about how cool he is, calm, how he has some dry humor, you know, in the most dire situations when things are chaotic. He is Mr. Cool, and he kind of showed it right there as his team was about to be set back with a delay of game call. Got the timeout just by a whisker. 38-year-old, likely to be the NFL Coach of the Year right there.
What a great hire.
Either Ron Rivera or Kevin Stefanski, who gets Coach of the Year.
Manager, taking out what Dorsey started. They got a bright future. Starts with this play, though, Jim. 3rd and 21.
Well, a couple of yards.
Tosses him out, only picks up about 3. So it's going to still be the mid-40-yard distance for Cody.
Obviously, you got to try to kick the field goal here.
Livening that up to, like, the big
I know they said it's windy, but it's only about 40 degrees. It's not terribly cold,
T's in the business.
just a little windy.
You hooked me.
in the biz.
In the biz, yes. Let's see what they're going to have Gillen set it down. He's going to set it down.
Cody Parkey, 5 for 6 on field goals in the postseason. What was that one miss you remember?
His season long.
Doink, doink.
And the Browns put
Little windy.
points on the board for them.
And he got it.
Great kick, Parkey.
Good kick.
Giants
Never wavered. 6-3.
score on their first possessions. 6-3. Chiefs in the first.
See? All good so far. Ooh, I slept till 1 o'clock today. Probably a little too long considering I have to work tomorrow. So, the Snyder Cut of Justice League will no longer be a miniseries. It will be a 4-hour movie on HBO Max. I'm saving my free trial of HBO Max for when the Snyder Cut of Justice League comes out. Because I still haven't bought HBO Max, and I don't know anybody that would let me steal their HBO Max. So I'm saving that free trial for the Justice League. Yeah, Robert, that looked like it could have been called. It was like a little unnecessary throwdown out of bounds, but I'm glad they didn't call it because it wasn't that egregious. But I wondered for a split second if they were going to throw the flag. Next Sunday. Big day next Sunday. I don't want the playoffs to be over.
Tune in February 7th for the Pepsi Super Bowl 55 halftime show featuring The Weeknd. Grab and scan your Pepsi to get closer to the action and experience halftime like never before. You know, all the
That had to make you feel good as a Browns fan to see Cody Parkey make that kick because I don't trust that dude. But that was a really nice kick he made.
The most astonishing. When they scored to open the game, it became now the 60th straight game that the Chiefs have held the lead. In the game at some point? Yes. Wow. How about that? 60 consecutive games. That includes regular and post.
That sounds like me in basketball, but let's go to Mahomes here. Here's how they got the lead, Jim. That's Mahomes on that play right there. We're going to go into detail on. That was the big chunk play down the field. And really, that right there got him into a manageable situation. Mahomes does the rest. But I like the patience, right? The play calling, the patience. It's exactly attacking what the Browns don't want you to do.
Oh, man.
That opening drive
That was...
4 for 4. Well, 5 for 5.
I know Mahomes threw it away from that defender, but that defender was flashing across the field, and it looked like it was going to get caught and run the other way.
Garrett right here, right? He is the matchup nightmare for Kansas City. If you're going to drop back, that's the guy who's got to create a hit, a tip ball, a fumble, right? Something that gets the team a possession. They need that. He is the guy that can do it. A dominant player, obviously, throughout his whole career, but this is a day where you need those guys to kind of make those plays to win on the road.
Cole Hardman, oh boy, big run here up the sideline, and yep, all the way to the Browns 34. The speed this team has. Everybody on this team is fast.
Well, watch Kelsey right here. He's going to shove inside. Garrett gets up, and then Hardman does the rest with speed.
Nice blocks by Kelsey.
For the Browns, running on the edge.
It's too easy.
It's going to be hard.
Too damn easy.
Not to go with the big play, and if Kansas City stays this patient running, Jim, it's very difficult.
Stop Bell.
His first touch again without Edwards-Helaire, their fine rookie running back who's been out since week 15 when he suffered an ankle injury at New Orleans.
As effective as they are running the ball right now, just imagine the bombs away plays they might hit on later.
3 games with 10 touches this season. You know, Williams has 1 game with 10 carries.
Couple more runs like that last one from Hardman, and the Browns are going to have to start moving up and playing more aggressively. But it'll open up more chances for the Chiefs. So you're really fucked either way. First down again.
22 for another first down. 8-9.
This was the one that took the league by storm a few years ago. He's going to motion, he's going to come back, and you see 3 guys, you're going to have 3 guys take off, and then you just throw it to the flat. It's a 4-by-1. Tyreek goes up, and then just throw it to that guy. They call it flooding the zone. Throw 4 guys on that side of the field, Jim, and you know what your whole defense has to do? You better get all the way over it. Hard to do.
They empty out the backfield from the 22 and a new set of downs. Guns it to 15.
Wide open.
As Pringle lowers his head, tucks it
First down again.
That is near another first, going to have it. First down at the 11.
So here's the next level of defensive or offensive play calling. As soon as you get out here, guess who's not on the field, Jim?
Myles Garrett.
Nope. So what do? Empty formation. Great call, great job. That's really next level. As soon as he goes out, and then we're going to drop back and get an empty, because now we trust our guys blocking.
Mahomes hits 5 different receivers in that speedy first quarter. Will change ends. 6-3.
6-3. But the Chiefs are driving again.
The home of Super Bowl 55.
Even if it's not an immediate blowout, you just kind of feel, I don't know, the Chiefs are just going to slowly but surely just pull away because they're going to score every time they've got the damn ball from the look of it. There's like no resistance here from the Browns defense. I was really encouraged by the Browns' first possession, but now I'm really discouraged at how the Browns' defense looks even worse on the Chiefs' second possession. Game's going by fast. First quarter barely took 30 minutes. That's how the Browns want it. They need this game to go fast, but at the same time, good grief, make one stop. Turnover, something. Fast game favors the Browns. Fast moving clock, I mean.
To play this NFL. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Burger King. More value for your dollar at Burger King. And by Chevy Silverado. Find new roads. Now the Chiefs are in high gear with their second series, driving again. Drove for a
That's the
touchdown
Cleveland
first
11.
half. 5 plays to cover 64 yards to this point.
Oh, it's a bad snap. But he throws it back to Tyreek Hill, who gets a yard. Good grief. What is with the snaps in these playoffs, man?
Mahomes able to recover in time.
A lot of bad snaps going around.
So he's supposed to fake it, right? So he's trying to get it and fake it.
That was a miss by Mahomes on the snap. But, of course, he recovers beautifully.
Throw it to Tyreek. Or he
God, you see Adrian Claiborne come flying in to lay a hit on Mahomes.
He just has such great instincts. There's a chance that's what it was.
Second and 9.
That's the kind of break the Browns need right there. They didn't get it that time, but something crazy like that. Here comes a little pressure. They get Mahomes on the run. There's a flag in the backfield. It's going to be a hold, I imagine. Mahomes got a gain of 8 for now, but I think it's coming back.
Down to about the 2, but
See, there you go.
flag in the area of offensive holding.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good.
Holding offense.
Offense number 62. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Bowman Austin right of the center. First penalty on the Chiefs.
Well, it's the right side of the frame here. 62 Ryder says, get on down here with me. That's going to get called every time.
I always wondered what someone was saying in the act of holding.
Come here, get over here.
I think that's more like it. That's more the tenor of it. Yep. Second and 19.
Oh, man, how is Kelsey that wide open? Touchdown. How is he that wide open? It's Travis fucking Kelsey.
Travis Kelce.
I mean, the play before, this is just Kansas City at the height of their powers of teams, offensive football, calling everything. The play before he runs out route, so they come right back. Boom, stop, come right back in. I mean, and then finish the play with a diving.
Yeah, staying airborne long enough. Actually riding on the back of Hardman. It was on a second and 19 play. He beat Denzel Ward. And now for the extra point, Bucker. Can he convert it this time? He does. Travis Kelce grew up a huge Cleveland Browns fan. Decorated career at Cleveland Heights High School. Scores the touchdown for the Chiefs.
13-3. That was ugly. I don't think this game's over, but damn, son, that's harsh. Got to see what people like Shannon Sharp are saying about how the hell did Kelsey get that wide open. You know, the biggest surprise of this game was seeing that Cody Parkey's actually 5 for 6 on, well, now 6 for 7 on field goals in the playoffs. That was the biggest surprise of the game so far, because we just associate him with failure and the double doink and all that bullshit. But, yeah, 6 for 7 on playoff kicks. Who knew? Cody Parkey. Maybe this game should have been broadcast on Nickelodeon. And are we going to talk about how Myles Garrett was the one that chased down Mecole Hardman? Can we talk about that for a second? That was, like, unreal. Myles Garrett weighs 270 pounds, and he chased down Mecole Hardman on that big run earlier. Can they please show another angle of that touchdown a second ago? That was sweet.
We're back at the AFC divisional game presented by Intuit TurboTax Live. It's kind of reversing the Kansas City postseason script from a year ago when they were down double digits in all 3 games, Tony, and came back to win. And look at Mahomes is getting worked on.
Mahomes in the blue tent. They're looking at his foot. I wouldn't worry too much.
Wow, that's a huge thing. I mean, just him going in there makes you nervous if you're a Chiefs fan. But I can tell you he's already out.
Here comes Baker. King Baker. Got to bake up something real good today. Hey, there's Kareem Hunt and Chubb in at the same time.
Well, it's the motion right now that's making them have to. Their eye discipline is just a little slow. Like they're getting caught with, like, whoa, what are they doing here? Fast motion, and they do this. The speed catches you, and then all of a sudden, by the end of it, you're like, on your heels. They need to be more aggressive. Get up closer. You don't need to send a bunch of guys, but you got to be aggressive a little bit.
The run with Chubb. 4 yards, they'll take it on first down.
Lions are down after 4, and let's go down to Trace.
Well, Jim, I was watching Patrick Mahomes in that blue tent. They were looking at his left big toe. He did put his shoe back on, got up, went back into the tent, got up again, and now he's on the bench. No official word because it looks as though he will go back in, Jim.
Yeah, he's walking. Gate's a little bit different.
Good news is there's a bye week between the championship and the Super Bowl, so
2nd and 6.
play action. Baker rolling to his left again. He wants to go deep. Nobody's there. He finds Landry for a first down.
Lean for the first down yardage. This might be the spot right here. Tracy says left big toe.
That's after the play when he came off.
Grimacing.
Yep.
Landry's catch enough for the first down.
That was great patience by Baker there, right? It was a double move. They were thinking about getting it to Higgins, and all of a sudden, checks it down late.
On the toss this time to Chubb. Taken down by Matthew behind the line. Well back, a loss of 4. And let's go down to Evan Washburn.
Well, Jim, the Browns lost left tackle Jedrick Wills in the first play offensively in this game. It's a right ankle injury. His return is questionable. He remains in the locker room, guys. 2 layers of tape on that right ankle. Tried to kind of walk it off, but just too tough. Remains in the locker room. Left tackle there, Kendall Lamb now, guys.
They've been so impressed by what their rookie first rounder from Alabama has been able to do with that benefit of having, of course, the OTAs or the preseason work. Stood in there, been a part of this fine offensive line. Big part of it. 2nd and 13, we'll call it.
Baker's taking a shot. Ooh, he's got it. Nice over-the-shoulder catch for a first down on 2nd and 13. This is one of the best throws I've seen Baker make.
They don't have a ton of burgers
Woo.
on their team, but it's a perfect throw, and they need a
That was
guy.
nice.
We talked about it before. They need someone to step up, right? Someone's got to make a catch or 2 like this, and then you got to do them in key situations, Jim. Any team who beats one of the best teams in the league in a playoff game, somebody makes something happen, a big play like that, a special play that's out of the norm.
That was a gain of 23 for the rookie out of Michigan, taken in the 6th round. Make the handoff into the line, and now Mayfield.
Baker again down the field.
For another big gain.
Jarvis Landry.
About the
There's a
27.
flag.
There's a flag at the line of scrimmage. That was Landry with the grab of 17.
Holding. Number 77.
Ah, it's a hold on the Browns.
Replay first down.
This time they get Teller, so an offensive holding call on
Things
each
are starting to
side.
stack up against the
That's right
Browns.
guard, so you'll see him right there. He's going to get his arm up around his head, it looked like. You see him throw Wharton down right there at the end, and that's tried to let up. Tough call, though, but it's probably the right one because you're staring right at him.
This offensive line that had to play a lot of subs last week. Same script early in this game. Now trying to come off that holding call that negates a big play. First and 20.
Ah, Chubb drops it. He wouldn't have gone anywhere, but second and 20.
Would have held him to about 4, it appeared. February 7th, after the Super Bowl, Injustice will be equalized. Queen Latifah stars in the CBS original The Equalizer. You can watch the worldwide trailer premiere tonight during 60 Minutes. Mahomes now trying to stay warm on the bench. 8 for 9, 123 yards and a touchdown. He's run for one also. Second and 20.
Screen, and it's dropped again by Chubb. No telling where he would have ended up. I didn't see a lot of red jerseys out there to tackle him. But now it's 3rd and 20. And Romo's pointing it out now. Yeah, there was nobody out there to tackle Chubb.
Jones is the only one possible to make the tackle, and that's why he tries to get out of there quickly. But he'd have been just
So
fine
3rd and
catching
20.
it.
That would have been a huge gain for the Browns.
This is because Kansas City's had 2 long drives, just the second possession.
A punt is as bad as a turnover right now for the Browns.
Kareem Hunt has not touched the football.
The pace this game is going.
You can go for this if you get 15 yards. You know, something that's manageable. Get on their side of the field. This is a game where you got to get a possession.
3rd and 20.
Do something on 4th.
Oh, it's batted down. Baker caught it and gets tackled. Baker caught his own pass and got tackled for a loss.
Ball was
Uh-oh. Now the Browns are punting. Not
the line
good.
of scrimmage by Wharton.
Yeah, Chubb kind of choked on 2 plays in a row there and put him in a bad spot.
Mayfield ended up grabbing hold
That
of
last
it.
drop on that screen would have been a big gain.
Great play. You said by
Looks like me and Madden the other day. I had 3 goddamn balls batted at the line of scrimmage.
10 or 15 yards.
And I was like, "Urgh."
Check down, Wharton times it with that. But Hunt was going to get 10 or 15 yards on that, Jim, by the depth of the Kansas City defense.
So Mayfield to Mayfield for a loss of 8. That's 4th and 28. And the first punt of the game.
It's as bad as a turnover.
Hartman at the 15. 47-yard boost. 10-point lead for Mahomes and the Chiefs. The Jacket's going to be coming off.
For whatever the Chiefs' defense lacks talent-wise, I think they make up for in like the way they're coached. Because Steve Spagnuolo is a good defensive coach. If the Chiefs score here and the Browns are down by 17, they better still come out running the damn ball. I don't care. Don't get away from the game plan. There's a whole half to go. A lot can happen. Boy, that Chipotle commercial looks good. Oh, I love food commercials, except I hate them. Hey, Ozzy. Ozzy. Slobbering ass cat. This cat will shake his head. Slobber flies everywhere. I got a snoring cat in the other room, and I got a drooly cat in this room. Oh my God, Roger Goodell. He was in Buffalo last night, and here he is in Kansas City. I think he does have a private jet. That was a part of his last deal he made to stay as the commissioner of the NFL. He's got a private jet.
After a brief visit to the blue tent, as Hill keeps dancing around, and they handle off.
God, just every chance to stop a lot of these runs. That's the thing. The Browns are not making these tackles on these runs that shouldn't go anywhere. The Chiefs are always getting at least a couple of yards.
This is the play that really is their explosive play. Tyreek Hill lines up in like a tight end slot position, right? Number 3, they call it. And just runs across the field. He just runs like a go route all the way across the field. And he outruns people. So you have to have a safety with leverage over there to be able to help. Because you can't run with him. So if he lines up there, like right there, now he motions, right? But this guy would have had to be prepared if he wanted to go on that route every time.
2nd and 6. Mahomes looking for
There's Hill trying to make a man miss. Gets a first down.
But it's another first down for Kansas City.
Well, Jim, we just talked about it. Well, guess what happened today? He's going to go ahead and run it. The safety, you got to get over there. It's the number 1 chunk play, touchdown play this offense has. Tyreek Hill, you can't expect someone to run with him all the way across the field.
But what did Stefanski say? He says this team runs vertically
And horizontally.
and horizontally, all in the same.
And it's a great point. They're running like those routes, right? They're just go routes. They're just running them instead of straight over there to the right.
Oh boy. Kelsey's wide open again for a first down.
Kansas City has run 20 plays in this game, and they picked up 11 first downs on just 20 snaps.
We just talked about it. This is the same play. Here he goes. Guess what? He's just going to run right over this. It's the same route.
Same play as the touchdown, just to the other side of the field.
You see how he looks left the whole time? So these zone defenders don't really feel where Kelsey is. Looking left, and then he goes boom.
Yeah, he had a little gimpy after the release of that, but he's 10 out of 11.
God, I can't believe Mahomes is like out there hobbling around. It's not good.
That is gold. Here he flings it back to Hurtman.
Mahomes is precious. We must protect him at all cost.
This Cleveland defense, they have to figure out some answers because now that's 21 plays. Again, totally 11 first downs on only 21 snaps. So
Chiefs might break the scoreboard today at this rate.
They're getting them, and then
God forbid they get a takeaway.
You talked about if they ran the ball early and were patient, then you start to create it because you kind of make Cleveland feel like, oh, they're going to keep doing these little things. Nope, right behind you.
2nd and 3.
Big run for a first down. What's the record for most first downs in a game? These guys have got to be on pace for it.
Well, this is all
We'll Google that at the next commercial.
Let's motion Hardman back and forth, do all this stuff, make the linebackers look all over the place. He's just going to go boom, 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 come back this way. But look at the eyes. Go get it. Why is he so slow to do that, Jim? Because of all the big plays that keep happening.
Another nice run. Flag, though.
And a flag down. That was a 6-yard carry.
Holding. Number 73 offense.
Holding. Here comes a big bomb to the deep side
Replay the down.
After left guard.
for what would no doubt be a touchdown. I bet they score a touchdown on the next play. Holding call. They'll take a shot.
All those plays
Actually, now the Browns will back everybody up again, and they'll throw it short, and somebody will still get to the fucking end zone.
Thanksgiving Sunday. where Hill had over 200 yards in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Receiving.
And you know, it's just, you can't play 10 things against this, right? You just got to play like 1 or 2. But you got to be physical at the line. You can't let him just run. Like if you're looking at him right here, Jim, if he gets to run after the play like
Ooh,
that,
Mahomes misses Kelsey.
Trying to go back to Kelsey, and that's just a
2nd and 18.
completion for Patrick Mahomes. So it'll be 2nd and 18. How about this? In his last 24 starts, that's regular and post, only 23-1.
I might play Batman after the Saints-Bucks game tonight. It'll be around 10 o'clock, I'm assuming. Maybe a little before. I might do that.
we just talked about 60 games now.
I don't know if it's too late for a stream or not, but
He
I
makes
might
it
do
so
it.
hard just by himself, and then you give him the weapons and then the creativity of the offense. And it's just tough matchup no matter what team you're on.
Because I really want to play it today. And Hill makes one man miss and gets a gain of 11 to make it 3rd down. But there's a flag.
And we got another flag down on the near side, 42.
Did you see that throw?
Ineligible player down.
Ineligible downfield.
Number 72 offense.
Hey, Kansas City's shooting themselves in the foot.
Penalty at the previous spot. Replay 2nd down.
It's a pump fake, and it's the RPO, right? It's a run pass, but you can't pump fake as a quarterback. This one's actually on Mahomes. Look at this, though. Look at that throw, though. You see the body? Did he even have to go forward, Jim? He literally almost just goes backwards and fires it off the right side.
And adjusted sidearm so to make sure that Myles Garrett could get a handle on it.
You're exactly right. And he literally just changes his arm angle, and he sees that hand going up, and he protects the ball.
2nd and 23. So a holding call. And now the penalty behind that one. The ineligible receiver downfield. The Browns, did they make a stop?
Right down the middle.
Another big play. Down to the 40.
Big play. Tyreek Hill.
So they give themselves
It's 3rd down, but man, what a game.
Well, guess what play it was, Jim? Oh, there he is, Tyreek Hill. He's going to go across, right? Well, guess what they do this time?
Tyreek Hill is not an attractive man. I give you that.
Yep. And they give him the option to do both, right?
Kind of
Now
a creep.
watch right there. That's what he's looking at. He's like, can he run all the way over there? Oh, good. You guys schemed it up to take it away.
3rd and 8.
Here's our option. Just have him stop.
2nd and 23 to a manageable 3rd and 8.
Uh-oh. He's got Tom, and he's running for the 1st down and gets it.
At the 26. And they're able to get out of that jam off those 2 penalties.
Even with a banged up foot, you can see him limping there. But Mahomes led the NFL, Jim, in 1st down runs on 3rd and long. As if that was a stat, but that's what he does. He pushes you down the field, gets everyone down there, and then he uses his athleticism to get 1st downs. When other quarterbacks have struggled with that, ooh, he's definitely laboring.
Yeah, he is not feeling great right now, but he picked up 13. He's trying to walk off and loosen it up, but no such luck. Pass to Pringle, incomplete.
Well, that's the 2nd time now that Mahomes would never miss. That's the foot, I think, right there in those throws.
Now, Tony, the biggest names and the brightest stars will be recognized during the 2021 NFL Pro Bowl celebration. That's Sunday, January 31st on ESPN and ABC. And don't miss the Pro Bowl Madden NFL 21 edition on NFL social channels that same day, all presented by Verizon.
They've had the Chiefs backed up
Remember the throw
multiple
that cut
times,
earlier that was a little low?
and
Same out
the
to
Chiefs
the
just keep overcoming it.
left, to the left on that one, and just something to watch for.
2nd and 10. Browns rush full.
And Mahomes goes deep and overthrows Hill, who was covered. Denzel Ward had him covered.
And a 3rd and 10 coming up. Kansas City only faced 2 third downs so far. They're picking up 1st down so quickly. They seldom see 3rd down so far today. See anything with the footwork here, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell he's
He looks like Scarecrow without the mask.
trying to, like, almost
All right, the Chiefs have 3rd and 10 again. How are they going to overcome this?
That's where the throws to the left and the outs. That's where you got to put pressure all the way into that left side. Almost like you're getting.
Timeout. And yeah, Mahomes is not feeling good at all. He's grimacing and limping around. Oh, he's going to finish this game. The only way Mahomes is coming out of this game is if you have to amputate his fucking legs. He's not coming out of this game. Now, if the game gets out of hand and the Chiefs are up by like 30 or 35, yeah, he'd probably come out, but he's not coming out of this game. He's on a roll right now. Injured or not. 3rd and 10, though. Really fast-moving first half.
So Mahomes and Kansas City. Nice, so 3rd and 10 from the Cleveland 27. Trying to determine today on this field who will be Buffalo's opponent next week in the AFC Championship game.
Browns are showing a blitz. Romo says blitz. Browns look like they might, and they are. Oh, and the Chiefs get taken off the field. They blitz. Mahomes goes screen, and Adrian Claiborne just blows it up. And that's a big stop. God, they needed to make that stop. Puts them in long field goal range now.
So you see the guys off the edge, but only rush 4, and all of a sudden you have people to tackle.
50-yard field goal. He missed an extra point earlier.
All the way back to 68 in warm-ups, but he missed a bunch left. That's how he missed the extra point as well. He's been one of the best kickers in the NFL in the last few years.
Well, he's 25 of 27 on field goals.
Right down the middle. Nails it. 16-3. But holding them to a field goal there is massive. That was a big deal. Doesn't matter if he's limping as long as that throwing arm still works. Whoops, didn't mean to close YouTube on my phone. Okay, I got it back up. This game could be way worse right now, let's be honest.
One job site. Ram Trucks, Motor Trend's Truck of the Year for the 3rd year in a row. And by T-Mobile, stay connected with America's largest 5G network. Now the Chiefs have had 3 possessions. They've gone touchdown, touchdown, field goal. Kelsey, a big part of it as always. 3 catches, 41 yards, and a touchdown.
He's a tough matchup for anybody. Runs around, size, everything. But the one thing I like, though, is I saw the Browns finally do what we said in the Romo report early, right? Simulated pressure. Drop guys out. So we got, let's say, that Nichols blitzing, he set the safety right next to him.
Johnson trying that far sideline.
Not a bad return.
Able to get to the touchback territory of the 25. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award recognizes NFL players who've not only exhibited excellence on the field, but whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game. And this year's nominee from the Browns and Chiefs, Myles Garrett and Travis Kelce. The winner of the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award will be announced at NFL Honors on Saturday, February 6th, the night before Super Bowl 55. And you can learn all about this year's nominees.
Oh my God, stop messaging me over and over.
NFL.com/man of the year.
Fuck off, I'm watching football. Go Browns.
Yeah. Well, plus you get the third quarter kick if you can do something with this series.
Ah, get rid of it. Baker holding on to the ball a little too long there.
By the way, on the Man of the Year, Travis Kelce's charitable focus has been fixed on his partnership with Operation Breakthrough. The organization provides a safe, loving, and educational environment for children in poverty. Meanwhile, Miles is in his 4th year of serving with the Water Boys program. It's a foundation that works toward its goal of bringing clean water to communities in East Africa. Inspiring work by both of these men. 2nd and 10.
That is inspiring.
It is. Mayfield.
Again. Ooh. Tried to rifle that thing in there to Njoku. Where's the flag at?
It's going to be a hold on Kansas City.
Romo says hold on Kansas City.
They can just run a route, and I don't think he was let go.
Before the pass was thrown.
Holding defense.
Number 21.
That's a break for the Browns.
5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So they got
I can see the frustration building in Baker Mayfield's face. I don't know about you guys.
Baker didn't pull the trigger. He sees that right
And yeah, that's definitely a hole. There's your boy Breeland, Robert. Your boy Breeland still holding people like he's back in Washington.
Chuck the running back. Hunt in there as well. They come to the left side to Chubb.
That goes nowhere. At least Chubb caught that one.
Against Snead's all over this field, and Breland also tackles him down for no gain. What a find this L'Jarius Snead was in the 4th round out of Louisiana Tech. 3 interceptions in his rookie season. Already got a sack in this game and another tackle for a loss. Coming up, we got the Verizon halftime report. JB and the crew back in the studio, ready to share their thoughts on the first half of this action at Arrowhead on the Verizon halftime report. Second and 10 throw.
Ah, flag though. I think it's going to be another first down for the Browns off a penalty.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a great decision. Baker is really playing outstanding, but is this going to come back on them?
Could be an OPI.
Pass interference.
Oh no.
Number 11 offense.
Oh yeah, I like how the ref hesitated to make you wonder. He said pass interference,
To serve up that same play that
offense, after hesitating.
Jones, but this time
They call Peoples-Jones for it.
Well, yeah, you see
Push
Walker's
off.
hand stuff, and we'll see right there at the end. I think that's ticky-tack.
Yeah, it's a little bit weak. I agree with Tony Romo. Should not have been a foul, but whatever. Then again, I'm cheering for the Browns.
They don't have, like I said earlier, any of the burners created.
So just ignore everything I say.
But that is where the ball should be going. Baker is making really good decisions today. He really needs to get points on this drive, but that hurts him.
Big time. Second and 20. One more snap before the 2-minute warning. They give him the time.
Woo! He converts the 2nd and 20. What a big time throw. That is a big time throw. That's a big boy throw, Baker. Baker Mayfield's a man. He is now a man. It's like, damn, son. That's a throw he probably wouldn't have even tried to make a year ago. But if I had Freddie Kitchens as my head coach, I would have been questioning everything as well. Can you believe that Freddie Kitchens was their head coach? Talk about a wasted year. Oh well, at least with Freddie Kitchens wasted a year. They get Stefanski this year. So he was like the bridge to Stefanski. Where's my remote? Oh, there it is. Under my fucking headset.
Well, that pass play to Njoku on 2nd and 20 gives them a new set of downs. Big play for them. Perhaps they can muster something, put something on the board.
Yeah. Okay.
They keep Kansas City's offense off the field. They could have been putting themselves in a rough position there.
No, it's huge. I mean, like I said, the Baker's made a great decision. That's a phenomenal throw, great catch. I mean, Njoku's only had one catch over 25 yards. It was in week 1, so he's got 2 today. You need those type of players today to beat this team.
Oh boy.
This time of Hunt. This is the first time.
And another flag.
Now flag comes in. Sorensen was the defender.
Well, this is why it's tough to score. Kansas City number 1.
Number 49 defense. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. It's an automatic first down.
So Kansas City's number 1 in the 2-minute situation because they play tight coverage right there. You see Sorensen gets his hands right there as that ball's coming in. It's a good call.
What? I heard you. What?
The football in this first half as it grazed off his fingertips, but draws the pass interference call.
Well, and that's the thing. They're really sticky on defense, right? They get their hands on you. You can see all the guys on the line. These guys are going to press them. You have opportunities to throw these downfield.
First down from the 49. That pass went back to Njoku.
These tipped passes are scaring me.
Delivered the hit as he was trying to reel it in. Would have been just a minimal gain. Again, the Verizon halftime report is coming up. There's Boomer, Nate, Coach Cowan. JB will direct things as always, and number 11, Phil Simms. The Verizon halftime report. You talked about Njoku. He was questionable coming in with a hamstring. And you're right, he's got catches of 26 and 27 yards. Going to move him over to the left side on 2nd and 10.
And right now you're looking at, do you have a matchup outside? He's protecting. You're going to block.
Oh boy. He drops. He throws deep again. It's caught. Y'all wanted to give up on this game. Look at him go. The Browns ain't giving up.
23, beating Ward in coverage.
Just a great route. It's an out route.
Nah, food is ready, and I heard her the first time. They're like, oh, it's ready. I'm like, I know.
This year, and he's really shown.
I'm watching the Browns.
Him and Baker started
Pulling for the Browns.
way back when. They just have a great connection.
That's why I was just concentrating there. I realized I was quiet for like a fair bit there.
Guys outside leverage, and you still beat him on the court. That's hard to do, Jim.
Got a first down at the 26. This Chiefs defense was best in the league in the last 2 minutes of the first half defensively. Allowed the fewest points.
Come on, Baker. Baker heaving it down the field. Wide open. No. Uh-oh. That's a touchback. That's a fumble and a touchback. It's the Chiefs' ball. Oh, no.
Well, this is going to equal. I mean, whatever happens right here, Stefanski, live it.
Fuck.
This is a touchback, and it did look like it, Jim.
That's a touchback, and it's the Chiefs' ball.
Movement with the eyes by the quarterback.
Fuck.
See right here.
Yes, it is. It's a touchback.
Sorensen with a huge play. Kansas City.
Oh.
Rolling on the field is a catch.
And fumble and a touchback. First down, Kansas City.
Results in a touchback.
No.
Kansas City.
And the replay backs it up. It's going to be Kansas City.
Oh, man.
On what was just inches away
No.
from being Cleveland
This
touchdown.
cannot happen.
Oh man, you talk about being back in the game in a second. Sorensen.
A nose short of the goal line. That ball's coming out.
Defensively.
Oh, that's a ball buster right there. That's tough. That really sucks. Cleveland is cursed. Everybody knows, like, holy shit, did you see that? And I'm like, yes. That's what all these messages are. Cursed. They are cursed. Brown's gonna brown. Everybody's messaging me about that. Everybody I know. Higgins wanted it all. Homeboy went to dive for a touchdown, reached out to the goal line, ball gets knocked out and fumbled through the back of the fucking end zone. Oh yeah, if I'm Kansas City, I'm putting these fuckers out right now. I know the Browns get the ball to start the second half, but I'm Kansas City. I am going all out here. And I know they will. That's their style. They're not going to settle for field goals. They're going to go balls out.
Touchback review. The ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchback for Kansas City.
But here is the thing, and there's going to be a controversy over this one. Gene Steratore, what about the contact made by Sorensen with the helmet?
Oh, yeah.
First and foremost, Jim, it's not a reviewable play, but if you lead with the crown of your helmet and initiate contact in an attacking fashion with that helmet, by rule, that is a foul for illegal use of the helmet. This appears to be that.
Yeah, it should have been a foul, but at the same time, I'm glad they didn't call it because it's football. But it should have been called a foul.
But by rule, that's illegal use of the helmet, I believe.
And that's the first turnover of the game. That's harsh.
Have a minute and 30 seconds to go in the half.
Kelsey for a gain of 9.
Just a huge play. You think about Cleveland going in, bringing us down to a 6-point game, it appeared. On the way
Now it's probably about to be a 20-point game.
Have a chance to add here before the intermission. Over to Williams.
First down, gets out of bounds.
What happens is, like, it's really hard. You try and score. Like,
That throw on that 2nd and 20 from Baker to Njoku was so big time. And now it doesn't mean a fucking thing.
Obviously, the helmet, that should have been called. Should have been their ball. I mean, these games come down to sometimes it's just little things like that. And if you're a Brown fan, you're livid. If you're a Chiefs fan, you thought it was the right call.
I err on the side of I'm glad they didn't call it because I hate those kinds of flags. But yes, it should have been a personal foul.
In the world, other than backers, baby. I mean, this is tough.
There's a blitz, and it's coming. And, oh, Mahomes had to rifle that thing to Hill, who couldn't hang on.
Ronnie Harrison, after he released it.
pressure. There's Harrison. This is what I've been wanting all day. You need
Laid a nice shot on Mahomes.
send people from the outside. Make the ball get out of his hands quickly, because the longer he holds it, I mean, he's unstoppable, Jim, but if you make it come out, take away Tyreek, Kelsey early, make someone else beat you.
2nd and 10. Each team with 2 times.
More pressure on Mahomes, has to get rid of it earlier than he would like. And it's a short gain, and they tackle him in bounds, 3rd down.
Now, this is interesting. Most games, if you're Cleveland down 16-3, you're calling timeout. But there against Patrick Mahomes and everything, you're like, oh, I don't know. They should go slow if you're Kansas City. Don't rush up there. Yes, come and huddle up. You're still trying to get a first down. But I would take
Getting the Chiefs to this 3rd down is still big for the Browns because it makes it more likely they can hold Kansas City to just a field goal.
You had a minute, right?
Or if they're really good, get them off the field right now.
37.
Ah, over the middle, 1st down across midfield. Now the Chiefs will take a timeout. 28 seconds on the clock.
Timeout is called by the Chiefs. Back in 30 after this from Progressive Insurance.
Still, your chances here, hold them to just a field goal, are much better now. And all you had to do was get them to that 1 3rd down. I'm dropping everything in here.
No. Hey, take my backside and move, get him.
Oh, fucking A. Yo, I've always wanted to play video games on a big jumbotron in a sports stadium. You guys ever see that video? Somebody was playing GTA on the Cowboys jumbo screen. I don't know how or why, but that would be awesome.
And the Chiefs have already gotten a 50-yard field goal in this direction by Butker on their last series.
So right there, it's like they still have a timeout. It's not like that timeout that you didn't use really helped.
So they say 30 seconds to go.
They still have 1. So even if you use it and they had 2 here, it doesn't really change much, Jim. I think they should have used
The Browns are playing so hard. They're just getting beat. And he finds Kelsey wide open again. Timeout. Chiefs are down to the Browns 25. No, they're not going to take the timeout. They're not taking the timeout. I don't agree with that decision. Okay, 14 seconds. They have a timeout. I would have called the timeout there and been more aggressive about trying to get to the end zone. But I'm not Andy Reid.
Here it is to Kelsey, who set the all-time single-season record for receiving yards by a tight end with 1,416 yards.
I mean, it's just such a tough cover, right? I mean, like, and then the ability of the quarterback to extend the play. I mean, in the playoffs, Jim, Mahomes to Kelsey, I mean, 6 games, they were 31 for 40, for almost 400
You're not safe here, Cleveland.
No intercept. They're just unbelievably.
God, you got to. If you're the Chiefs, you got to get this touchdown.
They said they have a chance to take a shot. One timeout.
They nearly got the Browns to jump, or are they going to say they did jump?
To Hill. Hill. Trying to weave through the secondary.
Down to the 10. 5 seconds to go. Timeout. I take the offsides if they could. Well, it's not going to put the time back on the clock, so no, don't take the offsides.
You got to kick the field goal, I think, here. I mean,
I feel like it's a wasted opportunity for Kansas City to just settle for a field goal here.
Harrison Butker has taken the field.
And here comes Butker for the kick.
Well, last year,
And this will end the first half, and I got to go grab my
he only
food.
had 2 attempts. Made them both. This is going to be his 2nd attempt here in their first postseason game of this season. Made it from 50. This will be 28 yards.
you know, even if you
First of all, I got to open a window.
19-3, I really think the Browns played it pretty good at just the turnover and the penalties, right? Otherwise, only 3 possessions for them.
Well, the other thing is they can't stop that Chiefs offense. Who are on pace for
19-3. I'll be right back.
600-yard game, 293 yards of offense.
It's the #1 thing. You got to come back in the second half. You got to change up the scheme, get more aggressive. That's their best plays on defense so far. And you got to finish the drives and stay in phase. No penalties.
So 4 drives now and 4 scores for KC. But this is the play right here. As Higgins was reaching for the pylon, lost the football when he got hit in the side of the head. And Baker, who had thrown a couple of beautiful strikes to get him down the field, just bows his head and watches then as the Chiefs drive down to kick the field goal with 2 seconds to go in the second quarter.
So, I mean, there is no great answer. I was trying to think, like, I mean, Mahomes just, they have an answer for everything, right? I mean, the only thing so far is the pressure simulated. You can do that, but they'll eventually figure that out. That's why you got to be able to be multiple, change it up, and keep it simple from your defense. While making it look exotic.
Mahomes 233 passing, not sacked in the first half. Janovich flips it back to Johnson. And we're heading to the locker rooms.
All right, I'm heading to the locker room, Jeff.
Come back in about, I don't know, 15.
Close.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Chiefs 19 and the Browns 3. Halftime is next. After these first half highlights from Verizon. And a word from your local station.
Verizon lets you have it all.
You don't just get Verizon 5G, you get amazing entertainment.
Get 5G from America's most reliable network and the best in entertainment. Now, new and existing customers with select unlimited plans get their favorite shows and originals on Discovery Plus.
There's always something new to watch.
We could binge that stuff all day.
And Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus are all included.
With Verizon, you get so much more than just a great network.
Unlimited plans include 5G. Plus, you'll get up to $1,000 off our best phones when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Colbert's got a new late show.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Monday on CBS.
Okay, so it's 19-3 at the half. Could be worse. Could be better though. That fumble really sucked. Now I get to eat at halftime. Yay! Beautiful timing. Yo, these tater wedges are really good. Fuck you, KFC, for not having them anymore. Man, fuck KFC in general. Last time I ate there, last couple of times I ate there, it sucked. I'm eating baked beans, stewed beef, shells and cheese with potato wedges. It's pretty good. I wasn't that hungry, but I'm happy to be eating this now. Here, listen to them talk while I eat.
The Verizon Halftime Report.
Hey, Coach, no need to shake off the rust for the defending champions, folks. They came out swinging, scoring on all 4 possessions, taking full control. They lead it at the half, 19-3, as we welcome you back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. 5G, built right for the NFL, only from
Verizon.
I'm James
Nice.
Brown. Oh,
Fuck Verizon for being so expensive.
Nate and Boomer, let's get to it, Phil.
Let's look at this Kansas City offense. Good job.
Baked beans mixed with that macaroni, shells and cheese, whatever. Oh my God. Mix them together. Baked beans, shells and cheese. Oh yeah.
Speed and what they do on the offensive side. Patrick Mahomes, great protection. Everybody to the right, Travis Kelce to the left. Against maybe their best cover guy, Denzel Ward, gives him a little double move, gets in the end zone. So Kansas City being conservative, when they do play man-to-man, they're getting beat. And look at the quarterback comparisons. Baker Mayfield having a good first half. How about that for Patrick Mahomes? 19 of 25, 233. They got to get pressure on Mahomes.
How about the Kansas City defense? What you got to do is set the corner. Rushing Jarius Sneed, the rookie corner, came up with right there with that, and they're going to blitz him right there to get pressure on the quarterback. And then Tyrann Mathieu, again, you talk about the running game, set the corner, get people going to the football. They can do that as well as anyone with their speed. Then Tershawn Wharton, another rookie, is going to bat the ball down. They've kept him in check pretty much throughout the first half outside that last drive. Again, we can see right there with the defense, they've gotten after him for 4 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and again, only held to 18 yards rushing. That's a hell of a job by the defense against that Cleveland Browns. All right, guys, it seems like every year in the playoffs we had a controversial play, and here it is. Example number 1, this is going to be Rashad Higgins. He's going to take the ball, and Daniel Sorensen is going to lower his head and make forcible contact with his helmet. That's the use of the helmet contact rule.
It's clear.
This is clear. And, you know, two things about this play that I hate. Number one, I hate the fact that the ball goes back to the defensive team on their own 20-yard line, a touchback. I think it's a very extreme rule. And number two, this should be a reviewable play in the NFL. It is clearly a penalty. It should have been called. It wasn't called. And here we are. That would have been a great first half for Cleveland and Baker Mayfield in particular had they scored a touchdown there.
No doubt about it. I'm disappointed.
The Browns got screwed.
Should be a reviewable play, especially with us making an emphasis on keeping players healthy. You should be
Dude,
able to
Andreas,
play again
I gotta tell
and
you,
then throw a flag afterwards.
around 2 in the morning last night, I was craving a burger so bad, but you can't get a burger anywhere at 2 in the morning. So I just sat here thinking, man, it'd be great to have a fucking burger right now.
20s especially, you have to take a chance, double hill them up, and then also play man-to-man with other guys. Once you get closer to the red zone, that's when you double individuals like Travis Kelce. I just don't feel like they're doing enough to stop the main playmakers, which is Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce.
I think they also got to get some pressure, maybe do some blitz zone, and they showed it a little bit later in the end of that first half. Just to piggyback on you, Boom, when you look at that, it is too severe of a penalty. You know, the offense did not lose the ball. It went out of bounds. Yeah, I say put the ball to 20, but give it back to the offense. They didn't lose the ball. Right. 20 yards is already the most severe penalty there would be in football as it is. It's a 20-yard penalty, but they should not lose the football.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns, one, we discussed this rule.
You think they'll ever change that rule? I doubt it.
Tops before we came on the air. But Cleveland is a conservative defense. So you're right, Nate. They don't double people. You don't.
NASCAR would try to change the rule in the middle of the fucking race.
First half, if you're going to beat this team, you can't sit back and play zone all the time unless your front four gets pressure, and they have not done that.
Spinning ahead, Cleveland second half. I'm with Cleveland. I go back right now. You get the ball right here. Get back to running the football with the play action. That's who you are. That's your identity, Kevin. And you talked about living to your identity. Get back to it. You got to have 3 possessions. You're only 2 possessions down right now. That's my answer.
No doubt. Kareem Hunt, 0 touches in the first half. Nick Chubb, bright. The lights might be a little too bright for
you. We can all say double this guy, double that guy, but when Patrick Mahomes is pulling the trigger, it doesn't matter because he's never where he's supposed to be in the first place.
If your nickname is Cheetah, double him. The Verizon halftime report will continue after this.
There you go. CBS Sports presents the Verizon halftime report.
I was really craving a cheeseburger again today, but last night that craving was intense. That was like a pregnant woman's cravings. You know how they just crave weird shit? Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll still be right back. Hold on. so today's stream is brought to you by regular ass Pepsi Zero Sugar. Because they didn't have the cherry kind, and I'm sick of drinking Mountain Dew Zero Sugars and all that shit. That was good. I got a few potato wedges left, so I'm going to be munching on them for a few minutes. God, the Browns can get back in this game easy. Second half, reset, they get the ball to start. They're only down 2 scores. This is a long way from over. Honestly, it's hard to say. Should they be closer, or should they just feel fortunate to only be down by 2 scores? I think Kansas City not getting that touchdown at the end of the half is potentially going to hurt them. Goddamn, I was thirstier than I figured for. To be fair to him, he was diving for a touchdown. He went for it all, but got burned for it. Jesus. I would really like to do a Batman stream tonight. I know it'll be a little later than usual, but I'd really like to play it tonight. Hey, this game is brought to you by Pepsi Zero Sugar, apparently. That's ironic. Ironic. Pepsi Man. When am I going to stream Pepsi Man? I don't know. I'm kidding. I've seen how that game looks. I wouldn't want to play it.
The Chiefs.
Go Browns! They get the ball to start second half. Let's go.
Presented by
Third quarter. Playoffs.
Chiefs put up 293 yards of offense, scored on every one of their possessions in the first half. What must the Browns do? Obviously, the defense has got to buckle down here, but can they get back into this game?
Yes, they just need Tyreek Hill and Kelsey to go play.
Really, it's just all about the defense. Browns offense is in the game. They can do this. Browns defense, step your fucking game up.
Simulated pressure. Send that guy over here, drop this guy over here, make Mahomes feel it a little bit, get the ball out of his hand before he figures it out, and then on offense,
Make it feel like Marky Mark. Feel it, feel it.
stop having penalties.
There's a reference well out of my Tom.
He threw for 134. Meanwhile, Mahomes chucked it 25 times, 19 completions, 233, touchdown pass, touchdown run.
Yeah, he's just a monster, right? Like he can do everything, and he was hobbled there too. So we'll see how he is coming back. But when you pressure, you got to move sometimes, right, Jim? So that's also another reason they can move a little bit.
Butker kicking downwind, earns the touchback, and we send it to you, Tracy Wolfson.
Well, Jim, Patrick Mahomes did go into the locker room a little bit earlier than everyone else at the end of the half just to get some extra treatment on that left foot. I spoke with Andy Reid, though. He said he's going to be just fine, and he will not adjust the play.
Super Bowl in 3 weeks. Can you believe it? We're actually going to see a Super Bowl after the last 10 months we've had.
So much for all that talk about the fact that the starters hadn't played in 20
Here come the Browns.
They practice hard.
Down 19 to 3.
He knows what his team needs. They were obviously very ready to come out here.
Baker was baking in the first half. Oh, they blitzed. They had single coverage, but Breeland did a nice job knocking the ball away. Got to give Breeland credit when he does make a play.
Let's go to Evan with that. What
Jim, Kevin Stefanski told me 3 possessions, 3 points, that's just not good enough. High priority on this first possession, as you would imagine. Would like to get the run game going, just 6 attempts in that first half. Felt like defensively, while he knows it's a challenge against Kansas City, felt like there was too many technique errors in that first half, guys.
Well, they put up 3 after putting up 35 in the first half last week at Pittsburgh. With that epic first quarter, best ever in postseason history.
Play action. They hit the screen.
Chubb again unable to grab
Oh my
hold of it.
God.
Would have gone for about 5.
I couldn't tell if it was getting intercepted or caught by Chubb. They say incomplete.
That much more difficult.
Chubb, what happened to your hands?
Here's what you see. Look at this rushing team of the Browns, averaging 148 a game. That is 3rd best in the league, and they were held to 18.
That's unbelievable. And that was the game plan for the Chiefs coming in. Basically, take away the edge rush. You know, don't let them get to that gap, as you see right here on the right. Mahomes, they're sitting. They always like to run toward that tight end tackle. They've shut that down and turned them into a pass back. Drop back team.
Ah, Baker, get out of there, man. Heave it. Oh, it's intercepted by the Honey Badger. Bad read by Baker Mayfield. And the Chiefs take over in the red zone. Tempting fate.
Unbelievable game. When they go back and watch this tape today, you're going to see him flying around, setting the edge, turning everything back inside.
This could be on its way to over.
Knows how big that play was. Baker, first big mistake of the game, and it's really
Trying too hard.
his ability.
Roll. He did the Brett Favre.
You'll see him right here.
Roll across his body and throw over the middle, and bad news.
Look at the change of direction, reading the quarterback's eyes. He's as good as anybody at that.
For Mayfield, just his 2nd interception in his last 369 pass attempts. You also might have seen Kendall Lamb, who has had to come in for emergency play at left tackle, walked off the field injured, holding his hand and in pain.
Well, and that's what's helping. They've always been very efficient, not had no turnovers, and that's a killer.
Handoff, Hardman.
Another run to the outside with Hardman.
Almost got tackled for a loss by Garrett, who is struggling to get up. Myles Garrett had him for about a 5-yard loss, and he now needs some attention.
Browns fans, the hits just keep on coming.
Shit. Myles Garrett's holding his back.
85 right here comes off. Tries to reach out. Hardman's speed gets past the edge. Hard to see, obviously stretching out right there. Tough to tell anything there. But you know, that's what happens though, right? When you get in those long yard for the Browns, Stefanski knows that 3rd and long is not a recipe against this Chiefs defense. That's they have the ability to hide coverage and read the quarterback's eyes and make it difficult on you. See Garrett walking off.
Garrett's walking with too much of a strain, it appears, but he has, in some respects, those who observe them every week say he's not been quite the same since coming back, missing some action on the COVID list.
And he's the guy.
This defense sucks bad enough, but imagine how bad they'll suck without Myles Garrett.
Matthew for them, right? That's Garrett over here, and they just haven't been able to get that ball. They needed a turnover, steal a possession, something like that today.
2nd and 6. Lofted.
Oh, Le'Veon Bell almost brought that in.
Sione Taki in the coverage.
Oh, they're going to use it against him. Go up, run out, and the ball just floats with this wind out here behind Bell. It's really a pretty good ball, but you see that ball just keep drifting, Jim. That wind direction is going right where that ball was drifting toward. Almost makes a great catch.
3rd down.
Line's been taking a beating. Back in position again, 3rd and 6.
And,
And it's thrown incomplete. And Garrett was close to getting
Myles
it.
Garrett made the play, almost got the sack, forced an incompletion.
Like it might be questionable whether we'd see him again. He missed
I didn't expect to see him back. I was like, is that Myles Garrett getting after Mahomes?
He's going to throw this ball to Kelsey.
And I'd just like to point out the Chiefs are having the same struggles they had the last 8 weeks of the regular season where they're settling for field goals and not finishing drives. This game should not even be close. The Chiefs should be up by like 30 at this point, but they keep settling for field goals. They can't finish these drives, and it's just like we saw at the end of the season against Miami, against Atlanta, against Denver. And he missed it. No, wait. Oh, it went through. No good. And there you go. It's still a 2-score game. The Chiefs are not finishing drives. They've missed an extra point. Now they've shanked a field goal. A doink.
I'm a new customer.
Not really a shank, but a doink. For a second, I thought it hit the upright and went through, but no, it hit the upright and came down on this side. And boy, the Browns dodge a bullet there. And the Chiefs just keep giving the Browns chances. You could have buried these guys by now. You cannot let this team hang around. This is something you simply cannot do. Excuse me. Wonder what time I'll get to work tomorrow. It's supposed to be really cold outside again. So really now it's like the interception never happened. Reset. Once again.
That's a lot that happened in just 53 seconds, but
Yeah, we're not even a minute into the half.
I mean, if you're Browns, you see Lamb, the left
We will
tackle.
probably stream Batman tonight. Patience.
and Blake Hance comes in now. He's the one who signed just before the game at Pittsburgh.
Patience
last
is a
week, and
virtue.
Brett Baker in the locker room and introduced himself right before the game last Sunday. And played well in the fourth quarter, played 20 snaps.
Big run for Chubb. Still on his feet. 26-yard run.
This is really, watch Petonio 75. He's equally, I mean, he's playing as well as any guard. Right there, 75 pulls, wraps around, and then Chubb does the rest. And this is who they were, like coming in. You saw the shotgun, right, Jim? They run these power plays and different things as if they're under center. They changed after the bye week, and they did more gun runs, more stuff from him. Baker was more comfortable, and they've been playing great. Today they haven't done this much. I think it's time for them to get back to that.
More yardage on that carry than they had rushing the entire first half.
They go back to Chubb. Still on his feet. Shedding tackles. He's down the sideline to the Kansas City 36.
Pushes him out.
There you go. Power run. Remember, they only had 6 rush attempts in the first half. And what do the Browns do well? They run the ball. Just get back to it. And keep coming at them until it doesn't work. Only throw when you absolutely have to. Bully these fuckers at the line of scrimmage. Because they're not that good. The Chiefs defense is not that good. They can be had. Run this ball. There you go. Kareem Hunt. Short game.
Yeah, Jim, this offensive line gaining some momentum, but they're on their third left tackle, as you noted. Kendall Lamb dealing with a left official designation is questionable, but he made his way into the locker room.
Hans was signed off the Jets practice squad. Again, just a little more than a week ago. The Browns is 15 in a year in the league. Out of Penn State. 2nd and 8. All those other times really practice squad time as Mayfield.
Baker slings it down the field.
And the Browns with
Rashard Higgins for a first down.
Hit a pass to Higgins. And it's moving. This is outstanding.
Baker's making really good throws. He made one bad read, one bad decision, but other than that, he's making great throws.
And you got to stand in and take a hit and fire. That's the best throw. And he's made some good ones today with a guy bearing down on him. That's how you have a chance to win playoff games at the quarterback position.
Browns in the red zone.
To the right. Back to
Kareem Hunt.
Through traffic he goes.
Gain of 9.
Through the edge to within a yard of the first. Kareem Hunt, of course, came into this league as a 3rd-round draft pick by Andy Reid and that whole crew. John Dorsey was the GM here, and later they brought him to Cleveland.
Well, he's resurrected. You know, Andy Reid rooting for him. Happy to see him having success here. They're fouling Bitonio.
2nd and 1. Bootleg. Hooper's wide open. Nope, he's not open now. He finds Landry for the first down, just a yard. They were going to get you with Hooper or Landry there on that bootleg.
He's just short. And right here, though, this is the 5th drive, right? He just had an interception. So you could say starting over, it's like the 4th drive for these guys. And this is where they've done their teams. That is close.
Well, I would have thought forward progress, he would have had it. Chuck comes into the backfield, sets up 3rd and inches.
Really? They say 3rd and inches? Looked like a first down to me, but... And it's a sneak with Baker, 1st and goal, down to the 4.
A lot of motion, 2 quarterbacks sneak it. But this is how they shorten games before, Jim. That's what I was saying. You can have such few possessions in a game that they can actually make it difficult. And coming into this, that's kind of why we were talking about maybe taking the ball. Go down and take 7 minutes off on a drive like this to start the game. Go up 7-0. It just, you know, that feeling of having the lead would have kept Cleveland in phase more instead of turning into drop back that way.
Got 1st and goal, Tony, from the 4.
Touchdown, Jarvis Landry. Let's go. Back in the game.
Outstanding route. Landry, who's been doing everything for this team this year. They really have learned how to use him. And his skill set, the coaching staff, it just takes a little time. But watch this. He's going to come in motion. Go inside. Nope, right back out. And Ward just has no chance. And then the ball is on a rope.
Landry's really come on as far as production and touchdowns the 2nd half of the season. Here's an interesting point. You're down 10. You could go for 2 and make it a 1-score game, but they're going to go for just the 1.
Well, tell us what you would do, Jim.
I'm kind of surprised it's not going for 2 here. But a lot of times still, they can chase the points, and they get the 1. That's going to be the logic there. What do you think?
I think that we're never going to be able to talk about it because we're going to commercial, Jim. We'll see you
by the bell.
19-10. How you feel now? I have no idea how that one play was not a first down and they had to sneak it on the 3rd and 1. No idea. I feel the tide's turning. It wouldn't surprise me if Kansas City scored like an 80-yard touchdown on one play, but who knows? That's almost how they have to operate, because we saw it over and over again. You keep the Chiefs on the field for a long period of time, they can't finish off drives. They're all about big plays, quick touchdowns, not long sustained drives. It's just the talent they have. They have the potential to just put up ridiculous numbers.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the all-new Bronco Sport, built wild. Progressive, save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. And by Amazon, 2-hour grocery delivery now included with Prime. What a turn of events, Tony, because you had the interception by Matthew. It's only the second time in 43 red zone drives under Reed in postseason play that this team failed to get points. They missed the field goal, and the Browns come back and drive the distance.
Well, I mean, it's like they got to get stopped once in a blue moon, don't they? I mean, we act like it's like shocking. They didn't score on the drive. What's going on with them? But huge for Cleveland, obviously, to get back and have a chance. We talked about Garrett needing to step up, make a big play. It'll be nondescript. People won't remember tomorrow. But that play to stop my third down on the sack, remember? Or when he had to throw the ball away, and they missed it, the field goal. Then you go for two right there, Jim?
I ask you.
I think you go for two if you have a play you love. I've always said this. You got to have a play that you love. And I think this team, I would have gone for two personally.
Tony, let's take a look at Next Gen Stats, powered by AWS.
Well, we talked about in the first half the motion, the pre-snap. Just look at the confusion on defense. Watch the defensive players. They're having to move so much, and this is where you get in trouble against. Watch defensively here. There's just motion pre-snap. They do it third most in the league. Well, all the communication that takes place then between the defensive
Chiefs have opened the door again. The Browns got to walk through it.
Right afterward. They need to calm that down. Either just play zone or guard your man.
Ooh. Incomplete.
Myles Garrett was not in on that snap.
Well, this is as crazy as it sounds. Just spot drop, right?
Is Myles Garrett just going to wind up being what Aaron Donald was yesterday? Injured guy who comes in every other play or every third down. Because Garrett's not on the field right now.
Just get to your area. Try not to go by his eyes too much. What I would like to see is blitzing a guy and dropping a DN to one of those spots and playing the same coverage, just so he feels sped up at the quarterback position.
Second and 10.
Damn, what a catch.
Good grab. That's Robinson. DeMarcus Robinson for 15.
First down.
What a throw. Just a back shoulder. You see the defender. Here comes Tempo because they don't want to.
And here comes a challenge.
A challenge from Cleveland. Maybe. No, they don't. I couldn't tell. They might have had a case for it, but they don't get the flag out in time.
I don't think it was a catch.
I don't either. I think
Romo says it's not a catch, but it's too late now.
it's going to be, doesn't have, well, that's right there. That would have been incomplete on the review.
Oh, that's close though, right? I mean,
Hard to say if they overturn that.
I say definitely incomplete.
would have been it was worth it. I think we can talk to Gene maybe on this one.
In fact, we already
It looked incomplete a little bit there, but
Gene sends in word. Just ripped off my producer. He thought incomplete. Here's Williams.
Second and 2, and the Browns stuff them. A little short of a first, though. It's third and 1.
I did like the contested defense, right? Get up on the outside, play these guys with heavy hand. Even if you're in zone, you can get up on them and hit them at the line of scrimmage and get to your spots. You don't want them just to run scot-free. And I think Cleveland's adjusting a little bit, as silly as it sounds, but that might not even matter, Jim, because Patrick Mahomes and the other team are really good over there.
Myles Garrett comes in for this play, this third down play, Tony. Third and foot.
Mahomes going to keep it. I think he got it. Really going to mark him short. And why, with that injury Mahomes has, why are they doing this? Mahomes is barely getting up. Oh. Fuck.
He is absolutely dizzy.
What the hell? Why do they call that play knowing he's already hurt?
Oh my gosh, Joe. Oh, see his eyes.
Well, he didn't take a shot to the head. How did he land? Ugh. He's going to be out of the game. That looks like a concussion protocol deal to me.
Oh, he's going to be coming in. I mean,
uh-oh.
He was on it for a little bit. Matt Wilson with the hit.
I'm watching him walk on the sideline now. He's getting, it looks like some of his senses back.
He's going back into the blue tent for the second time. He's occupied that space today.
Why would they call that play again knowing he's already hurt?
There's Chad Henne. He's a 13-year veteran.
And it's 4th and inches as well.
I'm going to measure for it first, but it does appear to be
Why would you call that play?
short.
The Michigan legend, Chad Henne.
So they already had measured for it, so there you go.
It's 4th and inches. I think you try to get this.
Bring Henne in and go for it on his first play.
Well, you're going to hand it off, or you're going
to try to draw him off.
Oh, you're going to try and draw him off for sure. I mean, I think you go for this quarterback sneak it most likely.
Mahomes has to go get evaluated in the locker room. Do not jump.
Look at all this.
Don't move. Crowd the middle of the line of scrimmage.
They flip it.
Oh, damn it, they got it. And a lot more. First down Chiefs. Can Chad Henne finish off the drive?
I mean, what a play call, the guts to do this. And here's what happens. You try and draw him off sides with a very quick shot.
They would have got me. I was saying crowd the middle of the line of scrimmage, and these fuckers go toss. Quick pitch to Williams, and they get the first down. They would have had me. I was not going to let them get up the middle there on a sneak or anything else. Garrett limps off the field again.
Look like he's in for a struggle.
Some stars in this game, obviously, have ended up right now. Wow.
One of the biggest stars in the game, not the biggest.
Low snap. Good run. Good offensive line play on that run. My God.
Great block by Wiley out in space. You got to stop the run if you're Cleveland.
I know Mahomes out of the game, but fucking Christ, you got to make a stop.
Send him in bad tackling here at the end. I mean, wow, that's terrible. At 36, I mean, did you see that? Just push right there. Stewart, not very good tackling. And you got to stop the running game right now. I mean, Henny's never thrown. I know he's got, some skins on the wall right in the league, but he's never thrown a playoff pass either. He's nervous.
Of course, you got to see action week 17 when they set Mahomes in the final regular season game against the Chargers.
Another good run.
Run it down to the 20.
I know Henny's not Mahomes, but you can't completely sell out on the run here because they still have the weapons for guys to get open.
And you see the speed option, and there's the hit on Mahomes that sent him into the locker room. Just hope he's okay. I mean,
Struggled to get up, and Reimers helps him to his feet. At this point, he's not sure what stadium he's in. 2nd and 6.
That's terrifying. Here comes a pass, and it's batted down. Where'd it go? There it is. Couldn't tell if it was going to fly up in the air or land in the hands of a D lineman, but got him to 3rd and 6 now.
It's a second-round pick by the Miami Dolphins moons ago, 08, after being first-team All-Big Ten at Michigan.
Welcome to the AFC Championship game, Chad Henne. Former Dolphins quarterback, Jaguars quarterback, Michigan quarterback.
And that was, as you said, Tony, his first career pass in the postseason.
Can't believe Chad Henne's still in the league.
the pressure that they were ready to get, with Mahomes out there.
Now you got man coverage. You see the safety right here. He's going to double on Tyreek. He's got to throw the ball inside. 3rd and 6.
Short of the first down by a good yard. Field goals have been far from automatic today, but you almost got to take the points here. They're going to bring in the field goal unit.
It's going to be right on the money, 33. This is a guy that can make it from anywhere on the field except 33.
It's about the length of an extra point, which he missed earlier.
Oh my gosh. I mean, he's made one from 67 in warm-ups today, Jim. We saw in week 2. How many times did he kick a 58-yarder to win it after all the timeouts and all? So it is 33 yards.
He drilled that one. 22-10, 2-score game.
What do you want to lay up to? Anything but 33. Say anything but 33. Give me 40. Give me 20. Not 33.
Did Tyreek Hill just shove one of his coaches? Did you guys see that going to commercial? I got to vent right now to people I know about Andy Reid or Eric Bieniemy, whoever, getting Mahomes killed there. My sister's PlayStation 5 came in the mail. I just saw a picture she posted of it. She must have got it yesterday. I just now saw the picture. Derek Carr chimes in about the touchback fumble deal. Watch this.
Might have seen this. Tyreek Hill shoves his position coach, Greg Lewis, the wide receiver coach.
Tyreek Hill looking like T.O. right now.
They can't be together anymore. So keep them away. No, joking. They're okay. That's what happens. You know what he came over and did right there? He's like, I was wide open. You see me on the bottom here? Tell him he's got to wait a second.
Henney was getting rid of the ball quick. Yeah, Hill was going to beat that guy to the corner of the end zone.
That didn't look all that wide open to me. Well, what happened is it was later on because the safety doubled him from the inside.
But Henney's just trying to get the ball out fast. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He can't stand back there all day and roll around and wait for somebody to come open. Henney's got to get the ball out quick. The longer he holds onto the ball, more likely something bad could happen. He's a backup quarterback for a reason. Tyreek Hill's got to be a little more patient there.
Police community relations, criminal justice reform, education, and economic advancement. It takes all of us to advance social justice and learn more at NFL.com/inspire change. And Mayfield and this Browns offense continue the momentum they gained on their last drive.
Touchdowns, not field goals. Baker's got to throw it away. Yes, Snead has been everywhere today. All over the field.
Well, Jim, we saw Patrick Mahomes run into the locker room, followed by the independent neurologist. He will go through a series of questions to determine whether it is a concussion or not, and what that evaluation will be. They will not have an official designation until that evaluation is complete.
If that's not a concussion, then I don't know what one is. Second and 10. That's just my evaluation.
Nice run by Chubb. 3rd and 4.
Good run by Chubb there.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's the gun runs, right? They're having some success. This is what I keep kind of harping on. This is who they were coming out of the bye when they really changed and evaluated themselves. And they started to get the concepts that Baker really knows down cold and what he's really good at. And then you run the football and you get in guns, so you make it look the same as when you play action, as when you run, as when you drop back. And they're starting to get it. This is a big one right here if you're a Browns fan.
This is 3rd and a long 3.
I'll be very disappointed if they can't finish one of these drives with Mahomes out of the game. Short of the first down. Fucking, You can't go for it from there. Romo says go for it, but I don't know.
You have one of the best offensive lines in the National Football League. What a catch.
This would be a ballsy call right here to go for this. 4th and 1 from your own 29 or whatever it is.
That's who you use, right? You at least make them think you're going to roll with them and use it against them, or you just
4th and 1 from their own 34.
monster play right here for the play.
And they're actually lining up to do this. Kansas City calls timeout.
And you see the timeout because the communication issue on defense. Who was coming in, who was out.
They called a timeout. The Chiefs. Yeah, you got this.
Who did who pick to win? I picked Kansas City to win.
To the playoff, been a big part of the story. You got this rushing attack, that's 3rd best in the league. You got Chubb, who averages 5 yards a carry and fights as well for every inch as anybody in the league. And you're going to go for it here on your own 34. Makes sense.
It does.
It's a long one, though.
This is ballsy right here.
Chubb's in the game, your own line. 6 times this year.
This is ballsy.
Getting the ball, he gets it every time. I'm depending on the game.
Here they go. They've got it. So, ballsy play call gets the drive going.
And you just see the interior push. I mean, those guys in the middle. You know, 75, 64, 77. Those guys right there just run right behind them.
That's a nasty offensive line they got.
One of the best offensive line coaches ever. What he's done to get Wills ready this year.
Yep.
They get Conklin in the offseason. Tellers come on.
Play action all the way. Here comes a blitzer. Baker's got to throw it away.
Chubb's rushed for 51 yards.
Yeah, if he was like dancing around, unable to walk, then I would assume Mahomes is not coming back today.
Halftime show featuring the weekend. Grab and scan your Pepsi to get closer to the action and experience halftime like never before. Halftime, that'll be February 7th again from Tampa. We'll be there. Who else will be there? With 6 teams still in
Kelsey looks nervous.
for the Lombardi Trophy.
And this is a scary moment if you're a Chiefs fan, right? Maybe the best player out there is in the locker room right now, and it's 22-10, but they go down and score here. You're in the 4th quarter in a win-or-go-home game, and your best player's not there.
2nd and 10.
There's Landry, shakes off a tackle, gets a few extra yards.
Picks up a couple of extra yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 4.
And this is where I'm like, as a Chiefs fan, I'm like, just get a stop here. Like, now the minutes feel like hours. And you're like, get a stop. Don't let them score on this possession. And if you're a Browns fan, you can feel the momentum and the possibilities, right? Defensively, you're going to be much better when you have to go against someone that's not Patrick Mahomes.
3rd and 4. If I get within a yard, I go for it again. And they've got the first. Higgins to the Kansas City 40. What the fuck is Matthew doing?
Well, guess what? They just decided to use the Chiefs play that we keep going on and on about. With Tyreek Hill, they use it against him.
Good looking drive.
Put Higgins.
Honey Badger's not happy.
And run him over across the field and say good luck running across the field with Blair. Thornhill comes off on somebody else. They call a double. And great throw, great play call.
More catches for Higgins for 83 yards.
This is getting really interesting. Chubb. Oh, he got tripped up, or he would have had a bigger run than that. He was going to be well clear of the first down if he didn't get tripped up there. Holy shit. And yeah, if the Chiefs lose, you got to think, man, what a day to lose Mahomes. Why would Kelsey be nervous? Are you not watching this game? Are you watching the same game as me?
You know, the Browns to win, they needed this to be like a 6-7 possession game. And what is this, the sixth right now? Fifth, sixth? 6 and 6 now. As Chubb.
Another third down.
One that will close out quarter number 3. Quarter to saw the Chiefs get a field goal.
End of the third. If the Browns score here, you better be nervous. Oh my god, I'm typing. I really hate when I'm typing and this thing sends me another message and it stops me from typing. This is fascinating to watch. After this game, my Bills to the Super Bowl prediction will be looking pretty good if the Browns pull this off, because, boy, the Browns are going to be underdogs no matter who they fucking play, it seems like, because everybody left is like top-tier teams. Chiefs, Bills, then on the NFC side, you've got who you've got over there. The Browns are not going to be favored no matter who they play if they win today from here on out. But, man, this is getting really tense. This is pain that only Chiefs and Browns fans could possibly ever know. Because remember, up until the Chiefs won that Super Bowl last year, it had been a rough 25 years. Lots of bizarre playoff failure and losses for the Chiefs leading up to last year. 3rd and 3 to start the fourth. I'm going for it on 4th down if I don't get this. As long as I don't take a sack here. Oh, 1st down. Now settle back in and run this fucking ball.
What we've seen in this game, finding the footing with that 3rd quarter behind Chubb. 72 yards on the ground. Now looking like the Browns a whole season long, and everyone's still waiting word from the locker room. Mahomes still being evaluated.
The fact that we haven't heard anything about Mahomes yet lets me know he's out.
It gets tense, especially right now. I mean, if you're a Cleveland fan,
Here comes Kareem Hunt. Big hole up the middle. 1st down into the red zone.
You're a Cleveland fan right now? There's a gleam, Jim.
There's a gleam. I get it, Romo. I get it. He just made the Marty Schottenheimer reference. I get it. There's a gleam.
They're starting to wear him down a little bit.
Hunt's going to be pretty fresh for this fourth quarter.
I guarantee if they had to go back and do it again, they wouldn't have called that run with Mahomes on that 3rd and 1.
A drive that has lasted nearly 6 minutes. To Hunt.
4 yards for Hunt again.
Kansas City defense in the red zone, though, Tony. They gave up the highest percentage of touchdowns of any team in the league. Touchdown conversion rate for the opponent, 77%. 30 for 35. The opponents scored the touchdown inside the 20.
Yeah, that's not good when you go against the third-ranked, red zone offense. And if you can run the football, you can.
Here comes a blitz.
Second and
Oh, no. Ooh, shit. In and out of the arms of Landry, almost intercepted.
into the arms of Tyrann Mathieu, who might still be.
That would have been on Landry because Baker laid this ball in there nice from what I could tell. Yes, he did. Landry, you got to make that catch.
Almost the second one going.
Old teammates here at LSU, Tony, right there. These two great pals.
Wow, that was a monster play. And they almost went against you, talking about that.
Come on, Landry. Come on, Juice. That's what they call him.
It's a 3rd and 6. They've already converted 2 third downs on this drive and a 4th down conversion.
Okay, it's going to be 4th and 2. I would probably have to go for this.
It's 4th and 2.
I say go for it. I know you're in easy field goal range, but I go for this. Go for this. Go for it. That was a good play design right there.
Might have changed this decision, Jim. You might be going to get to 14, but doesn't matter now. It's in the past. 4th and 2, Chiefs. This is huge. This crowd's going to get really loud.
They're going to go with
Making as much noise as about 16,000 people can make.
closer to 3.
They might actually just fake it and throw it deep.
Look out, Baker.
Mayfield's pass.
He's got it. Austin Hooper, 1st down.
The tight end dives, looking like Jarvis Landry the way he made that play.
I mean, this is
The balls to put this in Baker's hands. And then Hooper makes a great catch. That's a catch all the way. 1st and goal. Dude, Baker Mayfield, man.
1st and goal, Hunt.
Hunt's down to the 3.
How about 2 4th down conversions to keep this drive going? To go with a
Can't you feel it?
conversions,
Feels like destiny to me.
trying to reduce this to a 1-score game.
Well, yeah, and if you give it back, like the interception goes the other way, right? It's probably over that. And look at that. How much room did he have? It's tough for the catch. Might have been incomplete, but probably too much to overcome or overturn. But I mean, how much room is there to make that throw?
There was not an inch to spare. And
Austin Hooper caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl for my team. Ugh. Baker tried to make one of them Aaron Rodgers throws there.
Trace.
3rd and goal.
Official, the Chiefs will not have
Patrick Mahomes is officially out. We kind of already knew that as long as it was taken.
You just hate to see it. Just, who knows? Hopefully this is something. If the Chiefs are able to pull through this, you just don't know the lingering effects of it. We wish him well. Out for the game. And now
Still 4 down territory. Guess what? If I don't get this, I'm going for it again.
Take down a giant number 2.
Touchdown Browns. Let's go. Kareem Hunt.
back to Kansas City. And
Oh my gosh.
for the score.
Well, Cleveland, you are rocking right now. This is actually, the momentum has shifted. The stadium, you can feel the tense. Watch 64 Treader, Teller, the right guard. They push, create a huge hole, and they're wearing down this Chiefs defense. It is getting scary. And this is reverberating across the National Football League. The champs are in the lead, but it doesn't feel comfortable, does it, Jim?
No, and there's a flag in the end zone.
Oh my God, I'll be right back.
It's going to be something to do with the celebration, perhaps. This was, by the way, an 18-play drive, Tony, that took 8 minutes and 17 seconds.
And that's exactly the recipe going in. That's what we want. No, that's why we thought they should take the...
There's no foul on the play for unsportsmanlike conduct.
So they pick up the flag. That 18-play drive is the longest of the season for the Cleveland offense as far as number of plays, and the most that the Kansas City defense allowed the opponent to run on one series.
The Browns are all grown up, my
What
friend.
it does, too, is it kind of wears you down. Right now, it's late in the game, and you have an 18-play drive. You don't think every one of those defenders now is exhausted? The next time they come out, I mean, at the end of the day, this game is blocking, tackling, right? Big guys win when the game is close and everyone's tired.
Marquis extra point converted. 22-17, 11 minutes left for the right to go to the AFC title game.
Bye week.
Plays. 2 4th down conversions. They finish it off with a touchdown on a 3rd and goal. Oh boy. Now I know Chad Henne's the quarterback, but Browns defense, you got to make these stops. This is... I did not expect this. Certainly didn't think Mahomes would get knocked out of the game. Seemingly by his own coaches with that really dumb play call. Red alert, red alert. Mahomes is down, Mahomes is down. The Chiefs are in trouble.
CBS is sponsored by Intuit TurboTax Live. And just
I'm
for men,
typing.
Control GX shampoo. Tackle grays. Gradually. Oh, that Bills Mafia watching with such great interest. We welcome you back to the AFC Divisional game presented by Intuit TurboTax Live. If the Browns pull off this comeback, they would travel to Buffalo next Sunday night, take on the Bills for the right to go to the Super Bowl. The Kansas City win would bring Buffalo here to Arrowhead next Sunday night. By the way, the divisional playoffs conclude tonight. Bucks and Saints.
Bucks and Saints, get your fucking cum rags ready.
Be there for that one. Then next Sunday, don't miss the NFC Championship game on Fox, followed by the AFC.
Winner gets to go lose to Green Bay next week, boy.
Presented by Intuit TurboTax Live. You got Brady and Breeze tonight, and with the postseason yardage factored in as of last week.
Comes Chad Henne. Chiefs desperately cling to a 5-point lead with 11 minutes to go. Oh, what a throw and catch. Tyreek Hill on Denzel Ward makes the unbelievable grab. Right away, they come out swinging.
There's there's a challenge.
There's a challenge. That ball was rolling and moving around, but I mean, it looked to me like he caught it.
Coming out and taking that. Cleveland gets aggressive. You stay aggressive.
Cleveland is challenging the ruling on the field of the completed pass. That play is under review.
So we'll go to break. They'll take another look at this.
It was moving around, but I'm pretty sure he held on. Yep.
Holding on, pressed against the thigh.
Never touched the ground. That's a catch. Worth a second look, I'll say. They missed the boat on one earlier that probably could have been overturned, so I see why he was eager to throw the challenge flag there. And slow down the Chiefs' offense for a sec. You don't want him to get up on the ball and moving with speed. Come on, Browns. I can't believe this is happening. They're in this game. But that was a great throw by Henne, and even better the catch by Hill. I hope Mahomes can make it back next week if the Chiefs win this game. A Kansas City Buffalo championship game would be a lot less interesting without Mahomes.
Tyreek Hill to not allow this ball to touch the earth.
Remember that touchdown Hill caught against the Broncos that looked incomplete? And even he thought it was incomplete, but the replay showed he absolutely caught it and it never touched the ground, but the Chiefs didn't challenge. It's like Tyreek Hill doesn't even believe he's as good as he is. Because he was convinced that night that that was incomplete. Browns defense, don't be a liability. Stop being a liability. You can win this game.
Williams getting majority to Darrell Williams coming up the State Farm postgame show. JB Phil.
Robert, I figured you remember because Hill's on your fantasy team.
This game today that's coming up on the State Farm postgame show. Now that does count as a catch. Cost Cleveland a timeout, by the way. That could be huge at the end of this game. Yeah, that could play that way.
False start, Tyreek Hill.
There's going to be 5 against KC.
False start. Number 10 offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Clay Martin, good to have him back. His last game that he worked was December 13th, Kansas City at Miami. And then he went on the COVID list and even was in the hospital for 5 days. And this is his first game back in his first playoff game as a referee. That was the first penalty of the second half.
Well, you see right here, Jim, there's Tyreek Hill. This safety, do not let him beat you. That's your job.
Come on, somebody make a damn tackle. They got easy 9 yards or so on that second down to make this third down manageable. Come on, somebody make a fucking tackle.
It was his first start in a game since 2014. Again, he's been around, been a lot of quarterback rooms. He's 35 years old, never been in a bigger spot than he is right now.
My gosh, I mean, you have the entire Chiefs fan base.
The weight of the world is on your shoulders, Chad Henne.
In a position to help this football team advance in a win or go home situation. You know football, you got to step up and make a big play. You already
Need pressure of some kind.
They blitz with Harrison.
They don't get the pressure. Kelsey's wide open. Down to the Cleveland 22. This defense is so bad. This defense is so bad. Yeah, I picked the Bills to make the Super Bowl. Kind of partial towards them or the Browns. Hold them to a field goal here and you're okay, but goddamn, you've got to get off the field on these third downs. 8 catches, 110 yards, and a touchdown for Kelsey.
Every play is the season on the line, Jim, it feels like.
Kelsey with his typical game line, 8 for 110 and a touch. And now Williams.
Short gain.
To nothing more than a field goal, which would make it an 8-point game if they're able to do that as we approach halfway through the final quarter.
And you're going to have to make, in one of these key situations, right?
Defense make a goddamn stop.
Touchdown makes it very difficult.
We got a flag.
Because you're not able just to run normal offense, right? You're going to have to get into the 2-minute, which Kansas City's really good at. Defensively, that is.
A late flag here.
12 men in the huddle.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
Illegal crackback block.
Ooh, it's a personal foul on the Chiefs.
First down. Please set the game clock to 8:29.
Crackback block. That's a late flag for it, too.
Onto the active roster yesterday. And that's going to be a big mark-off. There he is.
He went low.
Contacting Porter Gustin. Called for the crackback. Gustin still flies in and makes contact with the ball carrier. But it's 1st and 25 back to the
1st and 25. He only got 3 fucking downs. The way the Browns defense is playing, this shouldn't be a problem.
Especially now, it's out of field goal range, probably. It's really close, at least.
No pressure on Henne. He's going to the end zone, and it's intercepted. Touchback. Browns take over. I cannot believe this.
Cleveland, do you have a chance to take the lead in Kansas City in the 4th quarter? Who would have thought? Unbelievable.
What was Henne thinking with this throw? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Henne is such a downgrade from Patrick Mahomes. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't know what to say. This cannot be happening. I must be dreaming. Am I still asleep? I thought I slept till 1 o'clock, but I'm pretty sure I'm still asleep. I'm still in the bed. Not awake. This is not actually happening. I hope it is, though. You're all just a figment of my imagination. It's a really convincing dream I'm having right now, where I'm in the middle of a live stream, watching the Browns trying to take this thing to a championship game.
CBS is sponsored by Pizza Hut, official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Verizon, the network more people rely on. And by State Farm, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Well, I bet you wouldn't have thought.
Oh my God.
After that first series,
Let's go, Browns.
Mayfield was picked off, and the Chiefs were up 19-3, and starting that series off the pick inside the 20, that you'd see a possession with the Browns having a chance to go down the field in the fourth to take the lead.
Screen. Chubb catches it. Stiff arms the Honey Badger. Gain of 5.
Sorensen is there, along with Damian Wilson. We remind you, triple header action next Saturday, college basketball. 3 good ones, Cincinnati and Houston. Kelvin Sampson's Cougars, 11th in the country. Baylor and Oklahoma State, Ohio State, Wisconsin. Next Saturday, full day in college hoops. They're on the home of the NCAA basketball tournament. 2nd and 6.
Nothing there. 3rd down.
And that's just outstanding. You know they're getting a gun. They run the ball again. And really, it's turned back inside by Wilson, 54. Antonio comes in, does his job, but Hitchens comes flying up.
Got him on 3rd down really fast. Here's an all-out blitz. Higgins has got to make a man miss. He does. He does. I think he just... Oh, he's just at the 1st down marker. I don't know if he got it. Go for this. Go for this. Quarterback sneak all the way. That's Higgins' fault. He could have had this 1st down easy if he just gets right here instead of trying to make somebody miss. I think he's just a hair short, but I think he go for this. Hell yeah, it's less than a yard, less than half a yard. Get on this ball over the center and get the 1st down. This is a sneak all the way. It has to be a sneak all the way. They got it. Team effort, too. You see the tight end Bryant get on Baker's back and shove him through. Woo, the Browns convert their 3rd, 4th down.
Behind the interior 3 who are outstanding.
Then you got your 3rd left tackle.
As long as the Browns hold on to the ball, the Chiefs may never get it back.
Well, for Baker Mayfield, this is the drive of his life. I mean, it really is right here. I mean, you just turned Cleveland. It's been how long since they won the playoff game last week? Then it was
26 years.
26 years. Now you have a chance to go take down the 2nd team.
And a chance to get to the AFC Championship game for the first time since January of 1990.
Browns take a timeout.
Right here, a drive like this.
Timeout, though. That's their 2nd. The play clock was down to 2. So a little mismanagement there. Leaves them with just the 1 with 5:17 to go. Again, next Sunday on CBS, the winner of this game takes on the Buffalo Bills. The right to play is Super Bowl 55 AFC Championship game presented by Intuit TurboTax Live. Kicks off with JB and the guys on the NFL Today at 6 Eastern next Sunday on CBS. Will it be Cleveland at Buffalo or Buffalo at Kansas City? We're going to find out in the next 5 minutes and change.
You know who everyone else is rooting for in the league.
Oh, they're all over Chubb on that.
Chris Jones busted up that play. And we go back down to the Tracy.
Well, Jim, we know Patrick Mahomes is out with a concussion now. Quarterback Bashaud Breeland in the locker room. He is being evaluated for a concussion as well, Jim.
That secondary already thin with Rashad Fenton inactive because of an ankle. Will Mayfield be able to take advantage of it?
Well, Chris Jones makes a good play on that one. You need your superstars. We talked about at the end of this game, someone's going to have to step up and make a huge play.
Chiefs are really starting to come up and play that run. That's been obvious the last couple of plays.
It's getting to be that point again for both teams.
And Breeland's out of the game. Here comes a blitz. And Baker's got to throw it in the dirt. God, this is what the Chiefs do. And I got to be honest with you. When I watched the Falcons play the Chiefs, I got so goddamn mad. Because the Chiefs were just like, blitz, 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 blitz. This is what the Chiefs do when they get desperate to make a stop. They just blitz over and over. Because they don't do a lot of other things very well. Against the Falcons, in the last 2 minutes, they must have blitzed about 6 times. This is what they do. They're going to blitz here on this 3rd and 11. You watch. I'd almost bet on it. This is what they do. They blitz, and it pisses me off for some reason. They're like a fucking frustrated teenager playing Madden. Blitz, blitz, blitz. Didn't blitz that time. He checks it down to Hunt. And the Chiefs make a stop. No way you go for this. It's 4th and 8, 4th and 10, whatever. Got to punt and hope you get the ball back.
Shut down and no option here on 4th and 9 but to punt it, I guess. 20 to go.
That's tough. Burning that timeout a minute ago really hurts you now.
The middle of the field was going to be open. He was going to have a chance at a first down. Jones with 2 plays in that drive to end it.
Just the 2nd punt of the entire game. End over end boot. Picked up on the first hop by Hardman. And he's out of bounds at about the 28.
4:09 to go. Cleveland's got 1 timeout. That was a great series by the Chiefs defense.
17, Kansas City with the football and the lead.
Blitz happy fucking assholes, though. I'm gonna go slap that dog upside her head. Totally off topic, but I watched WandaVision last night. Thoroughly confused, but I think I'm starting to get the show. It was not what I expected, but I know there's something more going on there with that show. I feel bad for them, but they're hanging on. They've got the ball back with a 5-point lead, and the Browns only have 1 timeout. So a couple of first downs, and the Chiefs are going to put this away. Imagine being a Chiefs fan now. So even if you win this game, it's like, fuck, are we going to have Mahomes next week for Buffalo? Like, I'd be terrified. It's like, can we get through an AFC Championship game with Chad Henne? Have Mahomes, there's a bye week between the championship and the Super Bowl. Mahomes would surely be cleared by the Super Bowl. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Again, the State Farm post-game show immediately after the game. JP Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cowher, and their observations of this riveting game from Arrowhead.
come out running it. Finally, somebody on the Browns defensive line makes a nice tackle. That was Sheldon Richardson. Just for a gain of 2. Now for the Chiefs, you let this clock run all the way down. Yeah, sleep can help a concussion. The one concussion I had, I must have laid in bed for about 12 to 14 hours and felt fine after. So I hit the ground so hard, I didn't even hit my head, and I got a concussion once. Did not hit my head. Took the entirety of the impact on my back and ass. Never touched my head, but I got a concussion once. Wasn't fun. That was a rough few hours. My whole fucking head was rattled. Here's a bootleg from Henne. They're going to say he didn't get it. Fuck you. He went out of bounds. Stop the clock.
They're starting the clock, though, so what happens is he catches it, but if your body momentum is going backwards, you're not out of bounds.
Okay,
so
fair enough.
As dumb as it sounds, this really hurts Cleveland.
3rd down. Yeah, that hurts Cleveland.
Should be continuing to go. They're talking about it right now.
They're trying to decide should they run the clock or not. I would have said no because he was going out of bounds, but he was coming backwards.
They're showing the sideline.
Here's another better look at it.
You look on the field to say catch, and the receiver went out of bounds of his own. Therefore, we killed the clock.
Okay, clock stops. 3 timeout for Cleveland here. 3rd and 4. 3:21 on the clock.
So, Jim, right there.
Got to make this stop.
Your own accord going backwards, right?
Yeah, Mahomes got rattled so hard he didn't even get his head hit, and he got a concussion. I know what that's like. I don't know if I'd imagine it's worse to just take a shot to the head. I'm very fortunate I didn't hurt myself really bad that day that I fell and got that concussion. Oh boy, that was a rough one. Just thinking about it still makes me go, ugh. This ball's going to Hill. No, he checks it down to Williams. Got to make the tackle. Make the tackle! No, it's 1st down, Kansas City. Now Cleveland's got to burn their first timeout. I think you'd have to take the timeout now.
Williams to the left. Williams out of bounds. Miscommunication. It's an unbelievable read by Henne. Because no one's guarding Williams all the way across the field. Watch right
now you have to make a stop.
Are guarding those 2. So guess what? No one's over here for Williams.
And even if you do, your chances of winning are very low now.
To try and make that tackle, he's just out of position, and Goodson has no chance.
You've had 3 concussions. Not fun, are they? How'd you get them? I got mine by being a fucking idiot. I just slipped and fell. Landed straight on my lower back and ass. Thought I was okay, and then my head started hurting, and I couldn't look at light for like an hour.
Plus one of the NFL's most respected players, the comeback story of Alex Smith. That's tonight on CBS.
What a story that is. Great to see him having success this year and back playing ball.
Boy, the Browns really didn't need to go through those timeouts.
First down wins the game, Jim.
First down and it's over.
First down handoff.
Okay, they stuff them.
Give him a yard and a half. They should be able to run it down to about 2.5 before the next snap.
So you're going to get to the 2-minute warning after 2 plays if you hand it off, right? So let's say it's 3rd and 5. Get 3 yards on the next play. It'll be 3rd and 5, 2-minute warning. First down ends it. If you get it for Kansas City, 3rd and 5, how aggressive are you going to be? Do you hand it off and take it down to 1:20 and punt the ball? Or do you go for it, possibly stop the clock on 3rd and 5 with an incompletion? With Mahomes, they'd be throwing it on this down and the next one.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They're going to throw for this first. Oh, and Henne goes down. And they're going to go down to the 2-minute warning now. So the Chiefs will probably have to punt with about 1:20 to go. But the Browns are probably going to get a shot here. They're going to get a chance. Boy, Henne's lucky to hold on to this ball. There was a lot of hands flying around in there. Could have knocked that out.
Kelsey, he's about to throw it here. And he does the wrong thing, and he knows it, and he looks at it and he goes, no, I can't believe that. I kind of made it think I was doing the wrong thing.
2 minutes to go.
3rd and 14. You just run it here and run the clock all the way down to 1:20, then punt. I think the Browns are going to come up just short here, but who knows? Still in a good position for the Chiefs here because the Browns won't have any timeouts, and they like to stick in a lot of runs. You're basically going to make Baker Mayfield have to throw the ball down the field to have a chance to win. And I know Baker can do it, but I'd rather have him doing it than just getting gashed by Hunt and Chubb all day. So they take that away here, even if the Chiefs end up punting, which it looks like they will. Credit to the Chiefs defense. They've done well today. They've done enough to hold on here in a tough situation. But they got to finish it off now.
On CBS is sponsored by Lowe's. We put the home in home team. And by new Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade. Enjoy responsibly. 3rd and 14, 2 minutes to go. Tony, what are they going to do?
Well, right here with Patrick Mahomes, you're just 3rd and 14. He's going to make a play. He's going to get a first down. You got to be smart here. This is almost a chance where I would throw a wide receiver screen. Stack them, motion someone back.
Empty backfield. Wow. Okay, they bring Williams back into the backfield. Whatever you do, stay in bounds if you catch this ball. That was a hold. That was a hold. It's just short of the first. But I feel like there was a hold here on the outside. I think you go for this. Oh, man, he probably got that. No, he's not. He did not get that first. He did not get that first. He's short. He's short. He's short. He's short. But, damn, I feel like they got away with a hold on the outside, or maybe that's just wishful thinking by me.
Let's see here. Hold on a minute. This will tell it right here. It's going to be short.
Short. Yeah. Jesus, what do you do? You're going to run the clock all the way down. I think, obviously, you see this look right here. Boom, hit, arm down, ball short of the line to gain. So it's a really good spot. He was just short of the first down. You can't really overturn it.
I see the left elbow just like you, the forearm, Jim, and that puts him down. I've got him a half yard short. It's a great spot by the officials on the field.
One moment.
The Browns have been this season the worst fourth down defense in the league. They allow more conversions than any team, and now they face the biggest one in some 25 years.
Right here, Andy Reid, really smart.
You're going to have to run the clock all the way down. Try to draw them off sides. Oh, my God. They just need less than half a yard, and it's game over.
Try and draw them off sides, and then take a timeout. You walk up there and say, no play, everybody. Don't jump. There's no play. Just look at the body language.
They're going to run it. Hill's got it. First down. Game over. Wow.
Tyreek Hill thinks they're snapping it. That's why you get up to the line quickly. And they always do the spring right out.
When they called that play, I thought it gave the Browns a chance to blow it up, but
The biggest scramble, backed up by the biggest throw.
That's tough.
17-year career. And that's how huge last week to have him play in that.
Now just pray to God Mahomes can clear concussion protocol by Saturday.
With the backup quarterback, no chance to give the football back to Cleveland. I'm telling you, on the Chiefs side of the 50.
Those timeouts really killed Cleveland.
Season has come to a close.
The timeouts is what did them in.
And the crazy nervous energy in Kansas City and across the NFL. You know all the teams that were rooting for Cleveland who are still in, and Eric Bieniemy, what a call right there.
That was one ballsy-ass play call.
Tyreek Hill sealed it as the Chiefs gambled on 4th and inches out of
The Browns converted, what, 3 4th downs today?
I can't believe they threw that and called it and snapped it.
They'll become the first AFC team ever to host the championship game 3 straight years. There it is, the play that no one saw coming.
And really the run on 3rd and 14, Baker thought he was getting that ball back. And chance.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
Cleveland getting here.
Yeah, people have been always saying, waiting for something. We were talking to Jarvis Landry about this, where people would say, oh, it's the same old Browns. Well, guess what, folks? I know their heart's broken today, but they're not the same old Browns
Ozzy,
anymore.
what do you want, boy?
They're going to be a big part of what's going on with the AFC for a long time to come with this young team and this deep roster.
Andy Reid pats Baker Mayfield on the head.
The AFC Championship matchup.
Buffalo, Kansas City, next Sunday, 6:40. Be there.
Kansas City won that game. Kansas City ran the football against them that game with Edwards.
I'm so sad for the Browns. Relieved for the Chiefs, but really depressed for the Browns.
And Super Bowl 55.
Look at the 5 quarterbacks left. Buffalo, Kansas City, Brady, Breeze, Rodgers. Wow.
Tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes.
That was a gutsy effort all around by both teams. That was one hell of a football game. Can't believe it came down to that. 4th and inches, and they fucking bootleg with Chad Henne.
You liked that game. The drama was high, and you built it up all game. That was impressive, Jim.
It was fun just to be a passenger on this journey with you, watching it all unfold right to the very end. Final score, Kansas City 22, Cleveland 17. State Farm postgame show is coming up.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to get off here and take a break. We'll be back in about half an hour or so for the next game. So I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. Don't go